build our career, understanding the concept of understanding what we are learning at different area, right? So we had them drop by from time to time. I really want to appreciate each and every one of them. I mean, some of the sessions are still online. You can always check them out on YouTube, right? That's a lot of work. I mean, some of them had to take out time from their busy schedule to just join and then share, right? I sincerely appreciate every one of them. And then we had the community managers. These are the people that kept the entire thing running, right? I sincerely appreciate everybody. And then we had GetLinked, right? GetLinked is one of our major partners. They're doing a lot on the background, right? I mean, that's why we even have some of them here. I think on the GetLinked team, we have Mr. Atta, it's like the CTO of GetLinked. Thank you, sir. I mean, shortly we'll have you speak to us. We have Mr. Nosiru, which is like the CEO of the GetLinked team. And then I think two other persons will join us, which I think it's David, which is the product manager of GetLinked, and then Mr. Oti, hopefully he'll be able to join us, the CEO of GetLinked. Right. So a few things that GetLinked are doing for us. Okay, I think I'll allow them to speak on that. Right. But just a glimpse that they had a lot to talk for us, from the discount for civil reviews that they'll be giving most of us, right? And then the eventual talent pool that most of you will be qualified into, and then maybe you might just be lucky, then you might just hire a few of you, right? So I'll let them say that. But again, thank you and welcome. It will be a long, short moment, where we'll have each team come to tell us what they've built so far, the knowledge that they've gathered, what they've been able to do with it, right? I think I've said so much, but so little. Again, thank you and welcome. I would allow Adeyemi continue from here, and then we pick things up from time to time. Thank you once again and welcome. Congratulations once again to every student delivered to you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Mr. Chris. Thank you. Mr. Chris is is the CEO, although he doesn't like me to call him that, the CEO of Dive Africa. Um, so many of us know him, but so he doesn't like to be called that. Though. Um, so on the call, I can see we have Team Durban, we have Team Cairo, we have Team Kigali, we have Team Accra, we have Team Dhaka, we have Team Lagos, and we have Team Port Louis. So I think we have. Okay, I think we only have Team Nairobi. They are yet to be here. So, moving on, I would like to acknowledge the panelists. We have them on the call. They'll be giving us, they'll be commenting on our work, our MVP, and our pitch deck. And like we said, like you already know, we have 10 minutes to do whatever you want to do, to present whatever you want to present. You have 10 minutes. So, how you want to do it is left to your discretion. Maybe you want to use 5 minutes to present your MVP, and you want to use 5 minutes for your pitch deck, then that's left to you. But at max, we have 10 minutes. So on the call, we have Mr. Kwelumi Peters, PM manager, one of our panelists, and we have Ms. Taiwo Long Shola, HR person. So Mr. Peter, Kwelumi
Good
Peters.
evening. Good evening, sir. How you doing, sir?
Good evening, sir. Fine, sir. Fine, sir. Fine, sir. Fine, sir.
Okay.
Please, sir.
I'm with you.
Hello,
I'm with you, sir. I'm with you.
Okay, please, you would like to address us for maybe the next 1 or 2 minutes, sir, and what we should expect, what we are expecting from the guys.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. It's good to be with everyone again. Look, like I've always said in classes, in product development and in getting the market, there's no right or wrong answers. What is important is you being able to explain your why we are here, how you got here, and where you are taking us. So we need to be able to see your why, and we also need to be able to see your strategy clearly. So I think we focus more on that more than what is right and what is wrong. There's no right or there's no wrong answer. So I need you all to dig deep into all your classes, everything you have learned, tie everything together and make it as solid as possible, and we're good to go. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Let us know your why you are here, how you got here, and where you are taking us to. So that's just be brief as possible and be concise. Mr. Iwu Olong Shola, our second panelist. Mr. Iwu Olong Shola.
Hi, good afternoon, everybody. I prefer to be
Good
called
afternoon,
Favor
ma'am.
official space, so you can just refer to me as Favor. Uh,
Okay, ma'am.
okay. It's nice to be in this section. I think this is the final stage, and I want to say a very big congratulations to everybody that made it so far. So I'm just here for the product aspect because as a product manager, the most important thing is to understand your product and to able to and being able to relate with your developers because they are your people. Let me just put it out, they are your people. In the long run, we'll check for your strategy, yes, and we'll check for how much you understand your product as a product manager. So over to you. I think that is all. It is an honor to be in the midst of great minds. Congratulations once again to every single one of you that made it this far. Thank you very much. Over to you, Adeyemi.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you, Favor. Thank you. So in one word, please be brief as possible and be concise. Please take us how we get here and where you're taking us to. Next on the line, I would like to call on some of our instructors. Mr. AY, I can see you on the call. Please, a word from you to the guys. Mr. AY, Ayomide Oludare.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Adeyemi. Good day, everyone. Please confirm you can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you, sir.
All right. To begin with, I want to give all glory to God Almighty for giving us up to this session. Just like Mr. Christopher had mentioned, it just started like a discussion, and when he told me, I was like, okay, let's do it. And here we are today. I want to congratulate everyone, every of our members, every student participated in this cohort. I'm very, very sure that you guys have gotten a couple of things that will help you in this space that you've joined. I want to congratulate us all once again. I believe I'll still be addressing us before the end of this session. Mr. Adeyemi, you can come in here.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. We can't thank God enough. We can't thank Him enough. We can just give our bit. So whatever I want to say is thank you to God for bringing us this far. Mr. John Adibe, please a word from me, sir.
Hi, everyone. Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
All right. So I just want to say congratulations to everyone that made it this far. Has not been an easy journey, but I mean somehow, some way, you got yourself to this final stage, and it's a lot to take in. So congratulations, regardless. And what you need to know is that from here onwards, the only way is up. So there's still more to do. After this, you can still go ahead and practice on making yourself better and every other thing. And thank you, Dive Africa. Thank you, Christopher. Thank you, Ademi. Thank you to all instructors that put in the time, myself included, put in the time to see that we give the possible resources and knowledge to get us this far. And yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you for this opportunity. Well done. Yeah, Isaac.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Mr. John. I know what you did for the students, although at the background, but thank you so much. I can't thank you enough. I can only say thank you. I can't thank you enough. Thank you for selfless service. Thank you, Mr. AY. So I would like to call on Mr. Peter, Upola Peter. This is Mr. Peter, a word for the students.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Please kindly confirm if you can hear me.
Yes,
Awesome.
we
All
can hear
right.
you, sir.
So I feel like I would just want, like, probably just say like thank you. It has been a journey so far getting here, and I want to believe that in one way or the other, we've all, I mean, learned one or two things, and also probably made friends as well. So to the organizers, I think it's just like we started as a conversation, and here we are today. So it's something we, as, like, I mean, the organizers now, we are even, I mean, proud of, and it has been a journey. So from my hand, I just, I mean, I'm just somewhat anxious to, I mean, to check, I mean, to see what we have for today. So yeah, I think that will be all from my end. Once again, I would want to say congratulations to everybody for making it this far, and all right. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Peter. Thank you so much for your selfless service. Thank you so much. So let's on the line. I would like to call on Mr. Atta, the CEO of GetLinked, for his coming for his um comment. Right. So Mr. um Inyang, Mr. Atta, Mr. Nosiru,
Yeah, hello.
CEO of GetLinked.
Don't worry, I can see that.
Yes, sir. Um, well, I didn't pronounce his name well. So I can hear you, sir. Hello?
Okay, okay. No problem. So, I mean, good evening, everybody. I mean, I feel like a lot has already been said, so I will not take too much of our time. Let me remove my camera so you guys can see my face. Will this thing allow me? I don't know if you guys can see my face, but I don't know if it's on. But yeah, I'll just go ahead. So, yeah, I'm humbled, first of all. Right, I'm glad to have this opportunity to be engaging with you guys this evening. Um, it's like it just brings back memories, right? Because I've been in this place, like, and having people like who have been in like the industry, like have been doing stuff, right? Just share a word of knowledge, share some experiences, and just give us like real life what to expect. As I mean, as we were also going into like the digital economy, right? I mean, we're here now. We probably have also even been there somehow, because I'm sure that many of us have already been doing one or two things in the digital space before we decided to like dive in like deep to the so it's going to be that I'm going to say that I mean the world where we are today, like the state of the world, right? I know that you guys have done like different things. There's like data science, probably backend, project management, design, lots of stuff like that. And everything is like huge in like the space, right? From the user field. So as we're going out there, right, we just think that it's almost like you've just been anointed, right? Like, like a hand has been laid on you, like, oh yeah, go out there and and shine and do wonders, right? You've been given the whole, like, is that you're going out there to start digging. There's a whole lot more out there that you need to now start learning, right? You need to start putting your hands on stuff. And lucky for us now, let me not just say lucky for you, lucky for us, there's AI, right? So I'll say that we should leverage it, right? There's a whole lot more. I personally today, there was a time where you struggle, you go to Stack Overflow, you do everything. But today, with AI, like using tools, like Rock, if you are trying to like quickly prototype, quickly get things to life, see what's possible, you can rapidly iterate with it. There's stuff like Windsurf, for those who are actually doing things around coding, you have like Windsurf, you have Copilot. If you can afford it, I mean, I think it's a game changer. But if not, you can also use things like Augment, which is also, or you can use Cursor, or you can use Augment, which is what's it called? It's an extension in what's it called, in VS Code today. You have Google LM, Google Notebooks, yeah, LM. I think you should leverage it, especially for those people who are in data analytics. Rock for those people who are mostly like UI and maybe uh, business administration, and trying to like rapidly products guys. So basically, just leverage those tools. It will really allow you like rapidly engage, rapidly increase your productivity. I think that's like one thing that I really want, because like I feel like these past few months and some of the things that are out there today, it's almost like you can multiply yourself into like 15, and really get the best out of your brain. Your hand cannot do so much. So like you allow the AI do the rest of the work while you're thinking basically. But I mean, it's not like you're going to let AI do everything, but guide it, look at it as like create as many agents as you want, and take over the world basically. So I'm really glad. I know that I'm rambling. It's because it's because I feel like I've been in this place at some point, and it's been a journey, a very interesting journey. And I assure you guys, like this step you guys are taking, like it's going to be amazing stuff. Like just going down, like just going into this space. So like I hope I get to hear stories about the people who I'm talking to right now, in a few days to months, and it will be really lovely. So thank you very much. I feel humbled. I'm really happy to have this opportunity to be engaging with you guys. Like I wish you guys all the best, and congratulations once again. Like I'm looking forward to hear great stuff that is going to come out from the graduates and even the other graduates from this scheme. So thank you very much for giving your time. Sorry, I'm taking more time, and yeah. All right. Have a wonderful graduation. Yeah. Stay blessed, everyone. Cheers.
Thank you so much, Mr. Atta, the CTO of GetLinked. You might be wondering why he's being technical, because he's the CTO, and that's what they do. So thank you so much, sir. Thank you for the word of encouragement. Thank you so much. Mr. Nosiru, the CEO of GetLink. I don't know if you are still on the call. Mr. Nosiru. Hello, sir, if you are still on the call. A word or two from you, sir. Okay, I don't think he's on the call. So if not, I would like to call on one of our instructors, to Mr. Obot Ebenezer, for his comments. Mr. Ebenezer, that's one of our data instructors. Mr. Ebenezer.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Mr. Adeyemi. Well, I don't really have much to say. So, first of all, I want to thank the organizers of this program for the vision they had and how far they've been able to like do one or two things to help people. So sometimes when I see what people are trying to do, like the students and all of that, I will be wow. I'll just like wow, really, you guys are really fine. So not just the data analysis guys, those are the front end, back end, and everybody. Still, you guys are really doing a great job, and it's a very, very, very good thing to be part of this journey. I don't take for granted. I really appreciate all other instructors, even from school, right, for their efforts, sacrifice, to like share their knowledge to other people without holding back. So also let me appreciate the students also for playing their parts, willing to learn, showing up despite. I know many of us, many of those that haven't learning are busy people, but when you keep showing up for classes, it's one thing for the teacher to prepare for the classes, another thing for you to see going to teach. So I really appreciate the students, also everyone who have been part of this job. I did not allow our efforts to be in vain. God bless you all. Really wishing you guys the best in your tech journey. And let's not rush this. Let's just keep learning and keep practicing. Now with time, all our effort will pay off. Special appreciation to the CEO of Dive Africa. God bless you. The CEO of GetLink. God bless you. And every other sponsors that are part of this journey. And Mr. Adeyemi for your effort. Always coming to our DM, reminding us of classes, always disturbing, not allow us rest. God bless you too. So thank you everyone. I really appreciate it. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you very much, Mr. Adeyemi.
Thank you so much, sir. That was Mr. Ebenezer, one of our data analysis instructors. Thank you so much for the word of encouragement. Thank you so much. I wish you luck too. I would like to call on Mr. Olani Ogungbe, our one of our design instructors. If you are still here, sir, Mr. Olani Ogungbe, Mr. Olani.
Yeah, I can hear you. Good evening.
Okay, yeah. Good evening, sir. You have the first, sir.
Sorry, I wasn't really paying attention. I had to step out to get something. Can you hear me?
So, yeah, I can hear you, sir. So, just a word or two for the student and what you should expect after the bootcamp and all. Just a word for me, sir.
Okay. Well, I don't really have much for them. I believe the other instructors have said something. So, what I'm just going to say to them is, at any point in time, should they have imposter syndrome? Because the truth of the matter is, in this tech industry, if you don't put yourself out there, nobody will even know what you do and if you can do it or not. So my advice to them is they shouldn't be like someone like me that does not put myself out there that much. They should try as much as possible. Whatever they are doing, no matter how small they think it is, they should put it out there. Let people see it, let people critique it. And as they give you more feedback, you get better at what you do. Regardless of which track you're on, you are doing design, you are doing front end, back end, just push it out in front of people. Let people see it. At every point in time, show your friend, oh, guys, this is something I just did. What do you think about it? And also have it at the back of your mind that all feedback cannot be good feedback. It can be positive, it can be negative. You should also learn how to actually handle whichever kind of feedback you get, and don't let it get to you. If it's a negative one, just work on making sure you don't make those same mistakes and then you get better through it. So that's just my word of advice to them. Yeah.
Thank
So
you so much, sir. Thank you, Mr. Olani. That's Mr. Olani, one of our design instructors. Thank you so much. Thank you for the word of encouragement. So, what I got from him is that put yourself out there. Don't assume that people will come to you because if you are loaded, you'll be needed. You can be loaded and people don't even know you. So when you are loaded, put yourself out there so that they will see you. It is what people see they can relate with. It's what people see they buy. What I don't say I can't buy it. Even the Bible. Sorry for the Muslims and another religion. Bible says, "Who light a candle and put it under the bushel?" No, it is on the it's meant on the rooftop so that it can light the whole world. So when you are loaded, you have been imparted, like Mr. Atta said, you have been imparted. So what's you need now is what, put yourself out there. Don't say, "Oh, I'm here to know enough." Yeah, you are here to know enough, but put yourself out there so that people can see you. You can also learn on the job. You can't learn everything on your own. You learn on the job. There are some things you learn through experience, not through YouTube. Of course, you can learn so much through YouTube, but there are some things that experience gives you. Experience, you need experience. So put yourself out there. Thank you, Mr. Olani, for that word of advice. Okay, now um, let's dive into it. Okay, so that's what I do. Now we'll start with Team Kigali. Team Kigali. So if you are ready, please, Team Kigali, please confirm if you are ready. Team Kigali.
So I'm here. Good evening, everyone.
I'm not sure you are here.
I'm so sorry. I was trying to speak. Let me
Okay.
just share my screen.
You have 10 minutes, please. You have 10 minutes. Your time starts now.
Okay. All right, please confirm if you can see my screen.
Yes, we can. We can see your screen.
All right, so good evening, everyone. Very glad to be here. So we're Team Kigali, and our solution is a solar-powered web app that gives recommendations, has a lot of tools that Nigerians can use, because we saw the problem that about 45% of Nigerians don't have access to reliable electricity. And even those that have access, they have blackouts. The national grid is, going off here and there. And then we have to spend money on diesel, petrol, fuel, and all of that. So we saw that issue. We know that some people don't, and based on our research, some people don't even know about how to go about solar, the system, the sizing. They don't trust the service providers, and it's quite expensive. So our solution is Solavara, and we are promoting solar adoption. We are helping Nigerian homeowners understand their needs, explore savings. How much am I going to save if I invest this amount? And then we are trying to reduce the cost, break it down. You don't have to pay all the amount up front. We're trying to give you some instrumental payments just to promote solar adoption across Nigeria. So that's part of the things that make us different. The other things that make us different is that we have free calculators on our website, which I'll be showing you shortly. And then we get you to now connect with these installers on our platform. You don't need to, go out to say who is the solar provider. We vet them, and then you can connect with them. And this is a little competitive analysis with other solar providers offering some sort of closely related service to ours. It's just showing that, for instance, Luminous Nigeria has the same solar calculator, one of the calculators that we have. The unfortunate thing about them is that they only want you to use their product. We are showing you that you can have as many options as you want. Choose whoever you want to work with. Our pricing is transparent. We give you good customer experience and all of that. And how we intend to make money. Let me go to the app first, and then I'll come back if there's time, so that I don't use all of my time on this. All right. So these are our website. All right, it's live. Basically shows what we do and the style of the show, which is here we show two calculators, the load estimator and the savings tracker. But if you click on the savings tracker, it just tells you it's coming soon. And then there's a notification where they input their emails, and then basically just tells you you're on the list, and then you wait till it's available. So you want to build some sort of anticipation, right, for what's coming next, because we see that the issue with some of these products is that once people come once, then they can't use it again, right? Which is not what we want. We want people to always come to our platform. We are building systems where we can retain customers. So this is our solar load calculator. If you click, it shows you your property type. You choose one of the property types to proceed. If you don't choose a property type, say you just choose this, it's going to prompt you to choose a property type, and then you can choose custom also, where you can now click your bulb. Is going to show you the load it takes. You can increase the quantity of the bulb music system, or you can choose a property type. We have filled it for you. You can now say, okay, fine, I don't have this, I have something else that you people don't have. You can add a custom appliance to say, I have a Dive Africa something, right? I have 2 of it, and the load is about 90 watts, right? You add it, it's going to calculate all of these things in this side, right? So from here, then you can now save this. Sorry, you can save this as a calculation. Not sure why it's not working, but you can save it, and then you're going to have the PDF. The PDF looks something like this. Looks something like this, right? Shows you the requirement reports, shows you all of the things that has happened. I mean, all of the appliances you have put there and all of that. Yeah. So then you can now choose to request an installation. When you request an installation, then you have to log in. This is the only time we collect information of the user. We don't collect it before. We want people to use it for free. No strings attached. But if you intend to move with us, then you have to put in your details. And please confirm you are following me up to this point.
Yes.
All right, thank you so much. So you log in, and then it takes you to a provider match page. Basically, after all of the details that you have imputed, it takes all of those details and gives you an amount, and the cost is going to take, and the amount is going to cost for you for monthly installment, right? And then all you should have to do is select a provider. That's the person I want to move with. Then you can now put in your details. The day I want them to come and install it is July, because I'm going to be around then, or 2025. And then I just put this and I submit this request, and it's going to tell you request has been submitted. We will contact you on our end, right? So how do we intend to make money from this? Because it seems all good and pleasant. Yeah, everything's working. So first is first, the providers, the solar providers that are coming on board, they're going to pay a certain amount of money, just a token per sign up. We'll get money also from their installation. Any installation they do from our platform, we get 10% commission on it. Then we intend to keep users, right, and get new users. For instance, I have solar installation in my house, but I still want them to use my service, so they can come for upgrades, repairs, maintenance, schedule checks, and all of that stuff. Affiliate commissions, ad revenues, referrals, and that. So our financial forecast, and we tend to get about 20 providers in the first year, and that's 200,000. Average installation, 100 homes, 1.2, and that's 12 million. Repairs, 15,000, 450. All of that sums up to 13.4 million naira. And why Nigeria? Is because energy is unreliable. We are trying to adopt solar across, Nigeria. Nigerians want better options, and then we are trying to put power back in the hands of the people. So join us. Let's power Nigeria's future. One home, one app, one solar system at a time. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ma. Thank you, Amotoyosi. Thank you, please, Amotosho. Sorry. Thank you so much. That's Solar River in Kigali, and they worked on a solar system, like a solar solution. They are on a mission to power the whole Nigeria, from Nigeria to Africa, from Africa to Europe, and all that. So Elon Musk said, I think that was days ago, like 3 days ago, said the sun can power the earth for over 100 billion years. So we are yet to tap into the available resources, renewable and available resources, much more available. So I would like to call on Mr. Peter for his comments, like probably a question for one or two. And sorry, before Mr. Palumi Peters give his comments, I would like to acknowledge the presence of Mr. Otsi, the CEO of GetLink, CEO of Liberty Assured, is here with us. Mr. Otsi, please, if you'd like to say a word or two. Good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening, Isaac, and good evening, everyone. Sorry for joining late, and thank you for having me on this panel or the presentation so far. So for now, I'll just, and kudos to the guys who just made their presentation, and just generally say good job to, putting this whole thing together. I think I will allow other people go first. Then if I have questions, I would come at the end. Thank you again, and well done.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. That's Mr. Oti Bene, the CEO of Liberty Assured and GetLink Paybox. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Thank you so much, sir. So, Mr. Palumi Peters, please, your comments in 1 or 2 minutes, sir.
Me? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Well done. Well done. Well done. That's in Cairo, right?
Kigali.
No, it's in Kigali.
Yes. Well done. All right. So there, I will ask, what's the main problem? Can you hear me?
I'm not sure if it's your network or mine, but I can't hear you.
Okay.
Is it better now? Can you hear me now?
Yes, it's better now.
All right, awesome. So what's the major problem your Solar River is solving?
The major problem we're solving is electricity. Nigerians need light. If we have light, then a lot of cost of things will reduce. And that's why if you check our load calculator, you see that we don't only tend to homes, we also tend to businesses and farms and schools and all of that. When there's light, prices of things drop down, people can work better, and that's what we are trying to solve.
All right, so you're solving a power problem. And what's your target audience?
Our target audience for like the first phase is homes. Then we'll move to business owners, but homes basically because we offer an instrumental payment, right? Because some people feel like solar is expensive. So our target audience are homeowners for now.
Okay, but what I'm looking at is, on the top level, you're not the one really offering the service. You're just collating service providers, right?
True.
Yeah. So how do you offer instrumental payment for a service you don't provide?
So we'll speak to them, right? Solavera offers information. Solavera offers tools. Solavera offers the connection to these people. Yes, we don't provide the service. We offer the connection to these providers, and then they provide it. Part of our understanding as business to business with the providers is to say, we want to offer your service at this particular plan, with this particular plan, but it's going to make your business some money, and we're also going to provide it cheaper for these people as per instrumental payments. You can also choose to pay once, but for people that can't actually afford it, then this is how to go. Even the national Aso Rock is now going solar, so why should you not?
All right. So I hear you clearly, and my understanding of your process is what I'm trying to tweak a bit. So the very big distinction in providing service such as the services of being a middleman is that, you don't just have one target audience, you have two target audiences. Because the people you are onboarding as service providers are also your customers. They're also your target audience. You understand? What value? Why should they onboard on your platform? What would they gain? Because from your comparison, I'm even seeing that you are in competition with some of them.
So what we offer them is a ready market, right? We will do that work. We're offering them a ready market. We're offering them continuous, what do they call it now? Continuous access to the users, because this is not just all there is. This is just the MVP. The users will still have a profile to schedule checks. My light is not coming on and all of that. You come and check it, and so we are giving you that access to the customers.
All right.
We're also giving you a robust platform because we are also into education, right? We will educate the users on other things about solar education. For instance, part of the things coming up here, which I mentioned earlier, is the solar savings tracker. How much are you going to save by using solar? Right? They should know, so that they know, okay, fine, I'm saving this okay, let me just put this money in. So we are giving them a market, we are giving them users, and then for the users, we are offering this at their fingertips.
All right. So what's the target of your user base in your first 6 months?
Do you mean our target audience or the amount of users we want to get?
So how many users that require solar installation will you onboard in the first 6 months?
So I mentioned it here.
Yes, can you maximize the screen a bit? Make it bigger.
Okay. I mentioned it here that we are looking at, okay. Yeah, we're looking at 100 home installations per year. Now, we're not trying to say we'll make you 30 million or 50 million in the first year. People are just adopting it. People are just learning about it. So we have to be realistic in our figures. So we are saying at least 100 homes per year, and this is what it's going to give you.
All right. So
I'm also seeing first year, rather.
Okay, so I'm also seeing a subscription revenue here.
Yes.
So what part of your service provision is subscription based?
Okay, so a subscription revenue here is for our premium users, right? Like I said, Solavera is not just a one-time calculator thing. We are trying to put different tools that people can use even in their homes to see, okay, fine, this is the calculation of the amount of energy I spend inside this household. This is this inverter, this is what it is taking, and this is how I can maintain my inverter. This is how I can ensure that my solar setup does not always have issues, right? And that is what the subscription revenue is for. It's not just for using our calculator. That is, anybody can build a calculator.
All right. Okay. So to save us time, let me go straight to my core feedback. My core feedback as thus. One is I think you need to do more deeper research on this.
Okay.
What exactly is the core problem you're solving? Power on a general level is very generalistic. You have to pick something very specific and unique in power provision or in lack of power that you are meeting. So people, average income earners, they want inverter. They cannot finance it. Are you doing financing? Are you creating a system where that people have access to inverters or to solar power provision and maybe they pay monthly? You need to look at things like that. Also, what is your growth potential? Are you looking to look for angel investors, or you want to just grow organically? You're going to just bootstrap from there, because that will also affect your numbers. I'm saying 10,000 times 20. And the kind of model you're picking models that people just come in, they pay once and off, because once I've bought my inverter, I don't need to come back to you.
Okay, so I mentioned that earlier, sir. I mentioned that we offer maintenance, we offer repairs, we offer to come do checks to keep our users so that they don't just come once and go.
So that's exactly what I'm saying. In that value chain, you're not the one doing it. It's the service providers. You can easily be excluded from that value chain, from that process. You need to look at a process that is more watertight, that gives you control. For this kind of model you are most likely presenting, you're looking at a system where you have controls over everything. So you're the one bringing in your installer, you're the one bringing in the installation, you're bringing in your product, everything is under you. With that, you can control costs, you can control how they make payments, but really you're just a middleman here, and you are telling people that, come, I'll help you talk to someone to send inverter to you, and for you to pay monthly. So you need to look at that process holistically. Then you need to do deeper research and look for core problem, that people actually have issues with. So for instance, and that is unique. I think solar installation that you can pay for monthly, I think it's so overflowed already. A lot of people offer it, even some of your competition. You understand? They offer it directly. So why should I come to you, charge me 10% extra, then you now recommend somebody to me when I can go to them directly? I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So you need to look at that. You need to look at your problem statement properly, and look for a core problem that people are not, that other providers have not really sat down to address. So that'll be my feedback.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Mr. Edwin Peters. Mr. Taiwo, along Shola, please, your comments on Team Kigali, Solar River in 2 minutes.
Hi, Team. Hi, good evening, sorry. This is a very nice presentation. I like the put together and everything. But I have certain questions about the presentation. I don't know. Can you go back to your web page, please?
Okay.
Yeah. So I noticed that you are giving them a calculator for free. You come in from the statements you made, you said you are not giving any, you don't want any string attached, something like that, but they can access this page for free. So here's my question.
Okay, please
Or
continue.
you can go on with your statement. I think you wanted to say something.
So the calculator is just like an attraction, right, to get people to come to the app and then see all the other things that we offer.
Okay, that's nice. But my question is, okay, I'm a user. I use your calculator feature, and I don't need to buy it from your plug, because I know that you are like a middleman to the inverter companies. So I can just go straight to the company and tell them, okay, this is the number of my watts, my power, and I need something to fit this number. Meaning that you've sold out your idea. Somebody has used your idea and gained, because the company itself doesn't have it. Probably they don't have it, or the user did not go to their company, but they came through you, they used it, they went. You have no information of the person. You have no idea that somebody already, you can only read the numbers from your backend. And I believe there will be a backend, an admin page for this creation. So what I'm saying now is somebody is coming to use your system and going outside to make the purchase somewhere else. On two ground, you've lost a potential customer. You don't have access to reach the customer or to entice him to come back, or maybe to introduce somebody. Now what would I okay what I would propose or suggest is before they can access this page, I feel like you should at least, you don't need to collect a lot of details, but an email address would do you great honor, because when they come in, they use this page. When they come in, they input their email address. They use this page. You send them the email of their calculation. They don't need to like download it. Maybe they can download it instantly. But you also reach out to them via email. Then if you're persistent with reaching out to them, oh, we have this new feature, we have this, we have that, they would want to come to you to get it. But if I can get it and I can get a PDF, I don't need you again. To be honest, that's my idea in the business sense.
Okay,
So
thank you so much.
I also noticed that while you were trying to click on some screens, you were having while you're trying to click on some screens, you probably, I'm seeing like a front end error, a back end error. I don't know. Is it what happened at that point? Are you the product manager on it, or you're just like a team member?
I'm the product manager on it, and I was also privy to the development. I did quite a lot of work on it myself. So yes, there are some errors being called, especially from the auth page when you are logged in and then you try to go back to the solar calculator. But that was because of the timing and all of that. Those can easily be fixed.
Okay, that's nice. So as a product manager, because I was really ready to like go to the product management part.
Okay.
Can you explain the process, the methodology you used in this creation? How did you go about it?
So we had surveys put out. We got about 50 just for this demo purpose, and then the data analysts, they looked at the data, they interpreted the data for us, and then we came back. So we looked at that data, we looked at the user profiles, the people that filled the survey, and then that was when we now started with the development.
Okay, I'm more interested in the development phase, like the methodology you used while developing this web page.
Okay. So we used Agile, and then we used, to be honest, right? We were supposed to go on sprints, but because we are working with a lot of different teams, different timelines, a lot of those timelines did not fit, right? The design, what we did at first, and which went well, was that few pages were, as the pages were being developed, they were being as the pages were being designed, they were being developed. As they were being designed, they were being developed. So it was not waterfall, right? But because of the kind of project we are on, some people go AWOL and all of that. But that was how we developed it.
Oh, okay, that's nice. I feel like I just wanted to say that when you try to use Agile, sometimes you may not really go through the sprint part. I'm speaking from experience, because normally you're supposed to use the sprint aspect, but you would not, like let me say like 30% of the time you won't go through that sprint aspect. And I'm so happy that you were able to go through the fact that people were not meeting up with deadline, and I'm sure you handled it in a way to get something this beautiful. I think that's it. Just my overall comment is, when you're trying to like build something, also look at, as a product manager, you have to look at the business aspect and also look at your marketing aspect too. Because when you're trying to when you build something like this, you need to reach out to those people that are using your product one way or the other. You need to like communicate with them, tell them that your business exists, even if they are just coming to branch. Let there be like a click that can allow them to get emails or notifications or something, just showing them that you exist. That is all for my end. Overall, congratulations, and this is a very beautiful presentation.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your feedback.
Well, thank you, Tim Kigali. Thank you, Mr. Iwu. Thank you so much. Most of our time, I think the feedback after this should be less than 5 minutes. We have 7 more minutes to go. Thank you so much. So before you go, I don't know if Mr. Mr. Atta, I see you on the call. Mr. Atta, CTO of GetLink. Probably we have a word or two for them for Solario. Okay. Okay. I think it's not here. Okay. Mrs. Fumi Oyeni, one of our instructors. I think there isn't a piano.
Yeah, everybody.
Good
I
evening.
am so sorry I
Good
came
evening.
late. I had to attend to work meeting too. But yeah, the previous person, sorry, I didn't get your name, but she was talking about this calculation, load calculator on the website, and I also want to just add some few things you can also think through to acquire customer to your product. So if these users actually use this calculator, for them to also for them to see the results, right? It could be sign up to get the results, right? That way you've been able to acquire the customer one. Another thing is this customer has come to see the customer has seen your products, because when you display the results after they've signed up, of course, there are other things that you can use to trigger them to also navigate through the product. And then before you know it, the user would not want to run away. The user would want to get the connect from you because they would also see other benefits that your product has. Do you get? So yeah, those are some of the few things, even though I did not really start the whole thing with you guys. But that's what I just wanted to share to and think through to get customers to your products.
Thank you, Miss Fumi.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you. That's Ms. Fumi Oyeni, one of our PM mentors, instructors. Wow. Thank you, Tim Kigali. Thank you for the job well done. I don't know if Mr. Otsi have one or two things to tell you people. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Let me first start by saying you did a very good job here, and then identifying such a critical aspect, a critical problem, which is very evident in the country today, is applaudable. Right? But I wanted to ask a question. When you pick problems, you solve them with features. On the consumer side, you will use these features to sort of translate these problems into solutions. Could you highlight like how you are doing this, or what the intention? You've identified this gap, this problem. People should perhaps transit to the use of solar, and maybe they are unable to connect with the providers. So how are you connecting? How are you doing this? From a feature perspective.
Okay, so our features I explained clearly here, and one is the solar calculator, but not just one solar calculator. That's why solar calculators are here. This load calculator is just one. There are other kinds of calculators that people can use, and the other is transparent pricing. You know the price upfront, as you click and use and decide whether you want to pay just at your fingertips. You don't need to go anywhere. You use it on your phone. And then another feature is affordability, which I mentioned, the selection and instrumental payments. Then we have verified installers. We have had issues where people say somebody came to install solar on my in my house and it's not working, or there's an issue. I needed to spend extra money. We are vetting these installers, and then we have ongoing support, right? And that's why you have a profile with us. There'll be checks, there'll be system checks, there'll be maintenance, and future repairs and all of that. And then we are going all educational. We are giving them information on how to best manage their solar panels, their inverters, and all of the other tools that they have to ensure that it lasts them longer and they don't have to repair it as often.
Okay, so from a feature perspective, yes, these are like all the benefits, but how will a user, like for example, experience, because I think the core item here we have identified is maybe the solar calculator which the user will interact with. So maybe so that we don't take time, maybe you want to think of like features that customers can interact that will express all of these things. But alternatively, I see that you have two customer segments. Do you also intend to like onboard the providers from this same interface, or you're acquiring them offline?
So ideally, but not part of the MVP, because obviously we have to look at all of the features and say, okay, this is important for now. This can be done later and based on this demo that we are doing. But ideally, there should be a provider backend where they see all of the requests that are done, they can respond. Then there's supposed to be another dashboard also for the admin where we manage both the providers and the users. But for the MVP, we get them offline. But as time goes on, then yes, they have a dashboard. You upload all of your credentials, we look at it, we vet you, make sure that you are up to standard.
Okay, all right. I think a critical feature for this kind of solution would be to showcase. So when a customer comes, he does this at the point where you are showing him the calculator, you are showcasing those providers that, and then maybe the corresponding product that may match for this thing he has picked. So let's say you say that a 3 kVA inverter will be ideal for this your calculation, and then you will show the providers that have this 3 kVA stuff. That way you are like taking them on a journey. So yes, I've calculated, then what? I have a provider. Okay, then how much? Then I can, take it from there. So that's my thought there. Two other things I would have also thought, especially on that your revenue side, is your intention is to make 10K per sign up. I think
from the provider.
Yes. So I think you may want to consider, I mean, if this project flies, you may make better revenues from a commission on sale and say, look, if you sell X, give me 5%, or if you showcase your stuff on my platform, mark it up by 5% or 10%. Because for you, getting to get money out of providers may not be easier. So if you sell them a free onboarding and you push traffic to them, if somebody buys inverter of like 500K, 1 million, and you take a 10%, 5%, or whatever percent, it may, it may be something you want to consider in terms of the revenue, approach, a commission basis. So it's a win-win, and you may get higher revenues on that side. I think the other thing I'll say, I think other people have talked about retention, which I think you also need to work on. And I think lastly, you may want to consider like an escrow feature. Yeah, I mean, because these people haven't met the providers yet, if they take this transaction off of your site, they may have future business together. But if you want them to consolidate the transaction on your site, then you may want to help be the middleman, say, pay me, I will ensure that this guy delivers, and when he delivers, I release the money to him and I get a cut from it. So those are a few things I think you may want to consider if it appeals to you. Yes, thank you, Peter, and then well done, Tim Kigali.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Oti. Wow. Please, I would like you to take into consideration what the feedback from Mr. Peter, from from Elayo, from Mr. Tayo, and from our maybe CEO, Mr. Oti, especially Mr. Oti. He's the CEO of Getlim, like I said, Paybox, Whisper. I think in one of Matty books, yeah, he differentiated between house of brand and a branded house. Mr. Oti is the CEO of a house of house of brands. So he has so many. So when he's talking from a wealth of experience. And so I would love you, you guys, Team Kigali, to please take into consideration whatever feedback you get here. Thank you so much. So moving on to the next group, I think that's Team Cairo. Team Cairo. Team Cairo, please. If you are ready, please. Okay, Mr. Samuel. So you have
Yeah, good
10 minutes.
evening, everyone. Please confirm you can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. So my name is Samuel Wokocha, and I'll be presenting on behalf of Team Cario this evening. So good evening once again. I would like to begin with a simple question for us all this evening. What happens to the banana peel that you threw out this morning, or the plastic bottle from your lunch yesterday? Well, chances are you don't know, and that is exactly the problem. You see, we live in a continent where over 70% of waste goes unmanaged, choking our streets, endangering health, and threatening our environment. But what if managing waste wasn't just a civic duty, but something fun, rewarding, and empowering? Here's the truth. Africa is facing a waste crisis, and urbanization is booming daily, but our systems are not keeping up. People want to help, but they feel powerless. They don't know where to start, or worse, they don't even see the value in recycling at all. And this is because it feels like a chore. It is boring, invisible, and rewarding. My team and I, we dug into this problem through surveys, and we saw the same stories across Nigeria, Kenya, Ghana, and beyond. And some of the challenges we identified are lack of education, no collection system, and very little motivation. And this is where Waste Grid comes in. See, Waste Grid is a mobile app that allows and makes recycling easy, educational, and exciting. Imagine an app that nudges you to separate your waste through gamified challenges, that teaches you rewarding hacks through bite-sized lessons, and even rewards you with points that you can redeem in the long run. We'll say our app is like Duolingo, but for saving the planet. We've combined AI, gamification, and community spirit to help sort smarter, to learn faster, and to recycle better, all from our smartphones. And WasteGrid is not just another recycling app. It's Africa's first recycling companion that speaks to young people. As you can see in our target audience, it speaks to young people in their language through streaks, badges, leaderboard, and social challenges. And these are some of our key features. We have the AI-powered waste sorting. We have gamified lessons and challenges. We have the reward system, the community challenges, and reminders. Very quickly, I'll be showing you a prototype of our app. Yeah, so this is the onboarding process. And then after onboarding, the user can sign up. After signing up, they verify their mail or their phone number, and then they can come back to login. Now, this is our app interface. You can see the scan and the end feature there. This is the profile page that shows personal information. This is referred to N, and these are friends that they might have onboarded during the process. Yeah, while this is going on, a teammate of mine will share the link to our landing page in the chat session. So this is the notification bar where you get notification of community challenges happening around you, notifications of new lessons being added, notification to come and take a challenge via our app. This is the scan feature where you can scan waste and you get updates on how to recycle the waste better. This is the end page that shows how much points you've been able to accumulate so far. And then you can redeem this point for data, airtime, and the likes. I'm also thinking of partnering with supermarkets who are eco-conscious so that users can, exchange this point for real items at the supermarket. And this is the leaderboard feature. Yes, this is our lessons. The lessons on our app. You can see that it is divided into modules. So you get users after onboarding, they learn hacks and tricks on how to recycle waste better. When I said in my introduction, I said we came in with a mindset of a Duolingo for waste management. Duolingo teaches people how to learn effectively new languages, but our app now will be teaching people how to manage waste better and recycle better. So this page just shows nearest recycling centers around our users. Yeah, so because of our time, I will just move quickly to our marketing strategy. So for our market opportunities, we've been able to identify a market opportunity for our business. The market opportunity is actually very huge. And based on our research, we noticed that Africa generates over 120 million tons of waste annually, yet less than 10% is recycled. Meanwhile, we have over 500 million Africans under 35 who are mobile first, tech savvy, and who are passionate about change. And we are tapping into 4 key trends that we experienced in the market. Number one is high mobile penetration in Africa. And we see that over 70% of young Africa use smartphones and they are ready for change. And the second trend is youth-driven climate action and digital adoption. The third trend is a gap in environmental education and behavioral change. And the fourth trend we are hoping on is the fact that companies are increasingly investing in environmental initiative through CSR actions. For our marketing strategy, we hope to leverage social media campaigns, content marketing, and paid ads that are targeted to youth and eco community to raise awareness about recycling and to encourage user-generated content. And also for partnership, we are looking to collaborate with influencers, eco activists, student leaders, and student organizations, community organizers, and even the local government to enhance visibility. So up next, I'll be showing us our business model. So this business model was designed to clearly outline how waste grid creates value for users and sustain long-term impact and generate revenue. It just helps us align our purpose with a practical strategy. And here you can see our key partnership, key resources, our unique value proposition, how we intend to build and maintain customer relationship, the customer segment that we are targeting, which is our target audience, key activities that will be engaged in to bring this product to life and to make sure that we maintain relevance and keep delivering value in the market. The channels we hope to adopt for visibility, for publicizing our app, and the cost structure and revenue stream. So I'll be breaking down this revenue stream on the next slide. So this is our revenue breakdown, and some of the revenue streams we look to adopt is grant funding from environmental organizations, governmental bodies, or climate tech NGOs. Also, partner reward sponsorship. Also, freemium upgrades. For now, our app will be entirely free for users, but in the long run, in the next couple of years, users may need to upgrade to be able to access some of our features like analytics from the app. Also, to generate revenue, you can also adopt the corporate subscriptions, where firms will use our app to track internal green efforts of their employees. Also, educational licensing, where schools can pay to integrate this into their educational curriculum. And also, finally, API licensing for AI waste sorting. Yeah, so we also carried out a SWOT analysis.
Mr. Samuel, Mr.
Yeah.
Samuel, please, you have 1 minute left. Please.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So this is our user feedback loop and improvement, potential risks and their impact, and regulatory landscape. We don't want to build an app that will be facing laws and all of that, and will eventually be banned in the long run. That's why we have to come up with this regulatory landscape and compliance. So we cannot actually do this alone. So we are looking for partners, sponsors, and investors who believe in using technology for good. I don't want to be a part of movements that turns every bottle, every bag, every bin into a small act of transformation. Whether it is through funding, mentorship, or collaboration, your support can help Waste Grid to empower the next generation to not just clean their streets, but own their roles as environmental change makers. So finally, I want you to imagine an Africa where waste is not a burden, but an opportunity, where recycling is not forced, but fun, where a generation learns to treat trash like treasure. And that is the world that Waste Grid is building. And we are not just collecting waste, we are collecting hope, habits, and impact. And we invite every one of you on this call to join us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Tim Cairo. Thank you, Mr. Samuel. Thank you for the job well done. So, moving forward, Mr. Apollo Peters, for his feedback in 3 minutes. Mr. Peters. So before we move on to the next team,
right.
So Team Nairobi, please get ready immediately after Mr. Peters.
All right. Well done, Samuel and the team. Well done, Team Cairo. I'm still trying to find my footing with your product. But so Samuel, let me ask quickly, who is your target audience?
We are basically able to identify 4 target audience.
Who is your main target audience?
The main target audience are young adults.
Young adults is not a target audience. That's very
young
very
adults
general.
include students in secondary schools and universities.
All right. So one thing I didn't see here is your user persona. Maybe if there was a user persona, it would have been easier to be able to, to really target, who this product for. Secondly, what does your product really, really do? Is it waste management or waste recycling?
Waste management and recycling.
Okay.
The solution we are bringing to the market is the educational part of it.
Okay. So, and how does that benefit them using your app to learn that they cannot get somewhere else?
I'm not sure this product, a solution like this is in the market yet. I mean, there have been some initiative going about picking waste in the community, but there's no one that is targeted on educating users on how to actually manage their waste and recycle it. I mean, instead of waste,
that's very nice. That's very interesting. So my next question will be that what's the benefits to a user? So if you get to your analytics and I say what's your North Star metric, what is that major thing you are going for? What are you really, really going to be measuring? So what will make this product successful? Is it the number of users you onboard? Is it the number of recycling that is done? So I don't know if where I'm getting to. The recycling cannot be done here. It actually teaches them how to recycle.
Yes, sir.
Right? Good.
Yes, sir.
The management per se, some can be done, some cannot be done. So what's that major thing?
For us, our success will be measured majorly by the amount of users we can onboard, and then we'll be having weekly and monthly challenges. So not just users onboarding now, but how many percentage of these users engage the app
sorry to cut
and carry
you.
out.
All right, sorry to cut you, Samuel, because of time. So for me, if I was going to focus on a product like this, I would work on a product like this. For me, my real focus will be converting the points to, you mentioned something very key, which I think is something you need to really harness, how to convert your points into, what do you call it? How you make payments as
data.
Yeah, you buy airtime and data and things like that. That's a value proposition for users. That is a benefit they will get using you. So they learn and they earn. You understand? So they have a reason to use your product. So I think you need to tidy that logic more. You need to tidy out that flow more. You understand? People know that when they learn this thing, when they use this thing, I can get points to either shop at a store, or I can get points to buy credit, buy data, daily operational things like this itself. So that there's a user benefit that is not just learning alone. You understand? So as they are learning, which can be your North Star metric, because you want people to learn. Now, after they learn, what happens? So you need to consider all of that. So I think
Yes,
I'll just pause here.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Mr. Peter. Thank you, Mr. Samuel, and the entire Team Cairo. So, Mr. Otif, you have a word or two for these people before we move on to Team Nairobi. Team Nairobi.
Okay, so I think perhaps maybe a bit more, just like Mr. Peter said, I'm struggling to understand the solution or the problem. So maybe you can spend a bit more time just digging deep into a problem you can solve, because waste is a very big problem. When you started, I thought you were going to talk about engaging them to drive collections and maybe earn by collecting. But when you say to learn, to create challenges, like Mr. Peter said, when you learn, then what? So maybe you need to think a bit more. In your presentation somewhere, you talked about why this project should be supported to help you in collecting waste and recycling waste. But the app doesn't help you collect waste or recycle any of the waste as well. And then in your revenue, in your page for revenue, please, I think you should take this very critically. Grant funding cannot be a source of revenue, and it's a challenge in the fintech industry these days when people are building solutions and they are hoping that more funding, like free funding, will just keep coming for a product to help it. I mean, people don't invest money in things that don't yield money. So maybe that line, and this may be for everybody too, you may send a bad signal to people when you say that your revenue source that you're hoping for a grant. I may be wrong, but these are just my comments for now.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Oti. Grant funding is no source of revenue.
Thank you, sir.
Wow. Yeah, so please go back to your drawing book and please go back to the drawing board and do the needful. When grant comes, it comes, but that's not a source of revenue. So please, so thank you to Cairo, and thank you to Mr. Samuel Team Nairobi, please. You have the floor now. Your time start now. You are ending exactly 7:51. Thank you.
Okay, good evening, everyone. So my name is Ahmed Oyemi, and I represent Team Nairobi on the project before us, financial inclusion and access to credit. Basically, sorry, can you see my screen, please?
Yes, we can see your screen.
Basically, our project revolves around how individual and businesses would have access to credit, irrespective of their race, location, gender. Tonight, I'll be walking us through a brief of our slide, mobile app, and as well as web. Likewise, our prototype on what we've achieved so far for these 5 weeks boot camps. So, however, this is our introduction, financial inclusion and access to credit. We all believe that financial access has been an impediment to Africans, not only Nigerians, so on how to scale through their businesses and as an individual on how to cut across their bills to pay their bills. And that's the reason why we are actually building this solution. So imagine a world where financial solution, inclusion is a reality for all. What will that mean to you? So yeah, this is our problem statement. Sorry, can you see my screen, please?
We can see your screen. We can see your screen.
Okay. So our problem statements. So the reason why we have some challenges over access to credit, we have geographic area. So those that are in the rural areas, urban areas. Also, we also have the high interest rates, the lack of financial literacy awareness, among others. So in a nutshell, I'm now welcoming everyone and introducing credit pay application to everyone. That is aimed to solve this financial problem. So, and I would also like to just pause on this my slide and come with our mobile app solution, and likewise share the few aspects of our web to the gathering. Sorry, a minute, please. I'm trying to just share my screen for the mobile app application, mobile app. Please, can I confirm if you can see my mobile screen?
Yes, we can. We can see.
So these are mobile app credit pay. So these are front page, access to credit, which where stay in control. So as a customer that we are trying to onboard, be it individual or businesses, so that's where we have the agents, and likewise the merchant services. So you can have access to credit via our mobile app. So after the introductory part, so you can actually either you can skip. Now create an account. So as a user, so click on your country, which is my country is Nigeria. Enter your phone number. Hit one. So after entering your phone number, so we need to just confirm your authenticity of the phone number. So an OTP will send to your phone number. Enter the phone number to the required spots. So your phone number will be verified, and you'll be able to create a password of your choice. Confirm your password. Agree to the terms and conditions and sign up. Very user friendly. So this is our homepage. So from this homepage, you can actually just close your account balance. So we have the home icon, we have the transaction icon, we have the loan icon, loans icon, likewise the account icon. So check your current loan. You don't have any active loan for now. You can as well apply for a loan from here. So either 20,000 naira automatically. So it's going to pop out the repayment plan. So you can actually click on 1 month, 3 months, and it's going to spell out the amount summary and likewise your instrumental payment. So from here, also from here as well, you can actually click on your My Statistics, whereby it's going to show your credit score, be it good or bad. And what I mean by credit score is that your quality of having a loan. Because one thing about financial fintech is that there's what we call credit bureau, whereby if you try to default from either Liberty Pay, either mobile money point, so they'll be able to see from their backend that, oh, this particular customer has been defaulting from one particular platform. By so that means, so they won't be able to grant you a loan from their platform. So that's the extent of that credit score. So you'll be able to see all the credit score, your history, and the percentage of your credit score. So from here, let me just briefly walk us on the account setting, so which happens to be the paramount, because we need to be very careful of, mobile hackers and intruders. So we have your account information is here. You can actually just personal information, enter your personal information, address, phone number, next of kin. So likewise, your employment information as well. So you are going to have it, and also upload your information, your documents. We have the NIN, utility bill, and employment ID for us to confirm that you're actually a human and not a robot. Also under it, we also have the security settings, whereby so we try to work on biometric, be it fingerprint and face ID, that is going to be integrated with an external API at the long run, in the next future. From here, as we can actually change your password, verify your password as well. Also here, you can actually just change your PIN, create your PIN, and we also have some security questions over here. So part of the KYC we are trying to achieve. So in a nutshell, because of time, let me also briefly walk us to our web. We actually have a lot of, because of the time, and for this case of for this bootcamp, so let me just try to manage my time. I'm trying to work us on the web page we built.
2 minutes more, sir.
A minute, sir. Okay. Sorry, sir. Can you see my screen, please?
I can't
we
see
have
your screen.
A lot. Sorry, can you see my home screen? Sorry, let me close.
Okay, yeah, I can see now.
From the mobile. From the mobile, sorry, please. We actually come with a full package. Sorry, can you see it? This is our web screen, and that's our landing page as well. Sorry, please confirm maybe you can see my screen. From this our screen as well. So we have the home, whereby credit pay easiest way to place to apply for a loan. So from here as well, you can actually sign up. You can sign up. Can you see the page, please? Welcome to credit pay. Enter your details, your first name, last name, phone number, email address, and password. Create your password. Also, from this, we have our introductory aspects for our customer. We have loan request, bills, withdrawal, transfer. So our goals is here, vision is here. So access to credit to work fast and flexible credit, privacy and trust, track your grow your finances. And this is how we work. Everything is on our webpage. So lastly, let me just quickly just share what we have to and later what we plan to achieve in the next future. So that is currently on our prototype. So as I've actually walked us through from our mobile app, so you can navigate, create your account. So your phone number is here, send code, create your password, log in. After you log in, this is your home page. But something happened here, something pop out. Before you can have access to anything, you must complete your KYC first. That is paramount to us. That is know your customer. So after that, so that's where you're going to pop out your information, next of kin and the likes. So clicking off all this is going to showcase all the documents. So we have our B payment as well, B's payments. We try to incorporate B's payment features. Also, so after that, you confirm your PIN, enter your 4-digit PIN, and continue, and you have your transaction completed. So I think
Thank you,
that
sir.
is because of time. Thank you very much, everyone. God bless you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Thank you for the job well done. Thank you, team. This team what?
Nairobi, sir.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Team Nairobi. Thank you. Well done to the entire team. So, Mr. Peter, in 3 minutes, please. Mr. Peter.
All right, well done, Team Nairobi. Okay, so nice work, very good interface. And so my question is very simple: how is it different from every other platform out there? The only thing
Thank
I've
you very
seen,
much, sir.
Yeah.
Actually,
So the only thing,
we have a lot of loan app everywhere, but features is going to differentiate us from others, and that's the reason why we're actually coming with a particular features. Though we are not be able to accomplish that features currently due to the MVP weeks, which is expense management features, and it's one of the key features that I believe that at least is going to make our work more scalable than others. Thank you, sir.
all right, so I hear you clearly. So if it's an MVP state and that's what distincts you, so I think that really should be one of the core features you should have added to your MVP itself. So one thing I want you to take note is, when you're in product development and things like that, always focus. What is that key thing that sets you apart? That's the first thing you should go for, because if you are saying this is an MVP state and I'm seeing, what I can get every other way, I don't have a reason why I should keep up with you. I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
All right, no sense, sir.
All right, thank you. So in summary, don't try to do many things. Do one thing and do it very well. Do it deeply. Do it very well. Do it. Let it stand out. Let it stand you out. Let be known for that thing, basically. All right, thank you. That's my feedback.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, Mr. Peter. Thank you. So, Mr. Oti, so a word of advice for this guy, sir.
Oh, okay, all right. Team Nairobi, well done so far. I think it would have been great if you had presented the expense management you talked about, because I think what you show to us is just an app, and credit is very big. Credit is very, very big. So when you look at apps that they just click, and the money goes, a lot of work has been happening, under. Especially talk about the underwriting processes. How are you checking their capacity? Somebody comes and clicks like 40,000 naira, 50,000 naira. On what basis, on what premise are you like letting that money go? What are your checks, flags? Giving out money is very easy. How are you collecting the money back? And all of that. I think those would have been like the bedrock of credit if that was the focus. But like you said, that wasn't the focus. It was the expense management. So maybe that would have been good if you focused on that side. A few other things, I assume maybe because this was just a demo, I saw that your password field was one character field. So I assume maybe just so that your demo can be quicker, maybe that was why you made it one
Yes, sir.
character. So I'm sure we all know that password needs to be more, more length, more characters. when you started, when you started the presentation, you talked about a segment. The segment you described, or the segment I thought you were describing, doesn't seem like they may be able to use this app. I may be wrong, but you can just check that again. And then I think the last thing here was the KYC score you generated. You know, like what items did you put together to generate those scores? So those are just a few thoughts that ran through my mind as we were making the presentation. You may want to look at that deeply. Thank you.
All right, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Team Nairobi again. Please take into consideration what Mr. Oti said and Mr. Olumi Peters. Now, Mr. Oti, like I said, he is the CEO of House of Brands. I failed to mention Seed and Pennies. I think last year they did over 1 billion disbursement. They disbursed over billionaire, like they are into loans too. So whatever it tells you in this job, in this fintech, please take it to heart and work on them. I think they are giving us feedback, and so go back to your drawing board and do the needful. Do the needful. All you presented tonight is just an app. So you didn't tell us your USP, your unique value proposition, and all that. So thank you, but job well done. Thank you, Team Nairobi. Thank you, Yemi Ahmed, and to the rest of the team. So thank you so much. Team Lagos. Team Lagos.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Team Lagos.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
you have the floor.
Okay, sir. Please, can you stop sharing? Good afternoon, and thank you for being here. I'm excited to share Grow Mutual, a digital platform transforming African agriculture. In Nigeria, agriculture employs over 70% of our workforce, yet farmers loses up to 40% of their crop harvest. Consumers struggle with high food prices and limited traceability. Investors want to engage but faces too many unknowns. Grow Mutual is solving these challenges by empowering farmers, connecting markets, and enabling transparent data-driven investments. Our problem, we're tackling critical and well-documented challenges. Farmers lack market access, affordable financing, real-time data, leading to massive crop losses and poor income. Consumer faces inflated food costs and low transparency on how and where their food is being produced. Investors see potential in agri-tech, but they are held back by opaque value chains and poor visibility into the farm level performance. These inefficiencies have created a broken system in one of Africa's most vital industry. Our solution, Grow Mutual is a mobile-first, low data, low literacy friendly platform that connects all key players in the agricultural ecosystem. For farmers, we connect them directly to buyers, finance, inputs, and real-time alert via SMS app, empowering them to grow smarter and earn more. For consumer, they gain access to affordable, traceable food with flexible ordering and delivery. For investors, they can access and vet farm projects, monitor results in real time, and view clear impact reports through our investors dashboard. Grow Mutual bridges trust, tech, and trade to strengthen the entire value chain. Our market opportunity. The opportunity is massive. Nigeria agricultural sector is the country's largest employer, yet vastly undeserved by technology. Urbanization is fueling rising demand for traceable and affordable food. Impact investment in agriculture is accelerating across Africa. Grow Mutual is uniquely positioned to disrupt the space and capture meaningful market shares. Our business model. Our business model is built to scale. Transaction commission on every sale between farmers and consumer, boosted listing for farmers seeking visibility, investment facilitation fees, delivery coordination fee, and from year 2, subscription service for advanced analytics, expert insights, and premium investors tools. As engagement goes, so does revenue across all segments. Our 3-year financial projection: revenue growth from 1.5 million in year 1 to 18 million in year 3, with a net profit of 6.5 million. Active users grow from 100 to 3,000 monthly, with diversified income and healthy unit economics. We are building a business that is both impactful and profitable. Our team has been working together through Drive Africa Bootcamp with experience in product management, mobile engineering, data analysis, and user-centered design. We have built Grow Mutual from a deep understanding of the Nigeria agri market and a commitment to inclusive digital solution. Now, they ask, we are seeking 5 million naira in seed funding to accelerate 40% further development for our platform, use 30% for farmers onboarding and training, invest 20% in user acquisition and brand awareness, reserve 10% for operations and legal. This gives us 6 to 9 months runway to hit product market fit, growth adaptation, and generate revenue. Investments highlights. To summarize, we are entering a large, high-growth market. Our model is scalable, inclusive, and revenue-generating. We have skill-driven team ready to execute, and we are creating a real-world impact financially and socially. Grow Mutual isn't just solving a problem, it is building the future of agriculture in Africa. Let's plant the seed for that future together. Thank you. Now, I want to
Thank you,
start.
ma. Is that all?
No, I want to start by apologizing. The developer that is supposed to present, we have one developer that is supposed to present. He has been AWOL since yesterday, so he hasn't updated a lot of what he's supposed to have updated from the last meeting we had with the supervisors. So this is our home page. The home page, the login page, the shop, which has the products, hasn't been done, which has the products, the cart, and the checkout. Our about page. Our about page. Now you can log in and sign up if you put in your login details. Okay. Create surname. And then you put in your password. And then you sign up. I'm very sorry it has not been, the sign up has not been integrated to the dashboard, but this is the dashboard for the farmers. We are going to be having 3 different dashboards. The dashboard for the farmers, in this place where they say select options, you'll be asked either you are a farmer or you are a consumer. Sorry, let me sign up. We are going to be having 3 different dashboards. One for farmers, one for consumers, and also one for investors. But for now, we've only created the farmers dashboard. This is where the total revenue for how much products that you have sold in a month, the orders you've gotten, how many customers you have, and the growth rates. We have the inventory status. This is the sales overview, the recent orders from what people see. These are the ones that is delivered. These ones, the ones that is still processing, and these are the ones that is being shipped. Now, these are the products page. This is where farmers get to put in their products. Out of stock, low stocks. So if they want to edit products, potato, save changes. See it changed here. So you can edit. This is where your product inventory is. You can also search for products here. Organic lettuce. You can add products too. And you add your products. Now, on the other page, this is where you know how many customers you have and how many people have ordered from you. These are the customers that have ordered and what they ordered. Now, these are the ones that are still processing. These are the ones that have been shipped. These are the ones that you have not yet ordered, you have not yet sent out. These are the products that has already been shipped already. And that is already with their logistics team. Then we now have our delivered. These are the product that is delivered, and then these are the ones that has already been cancelled. The one that the consumer cancelled, the customer cancelled. So we now have the customers page for the farmers. Farmers should be able to see all their customers, the ones that are active and the ones that are inactive, so they will understand exactly who is coming back to them and who is not coming back to them. Our platform is also going to still have a chat box. It has not yet been integrated. It's one of the things we want to ensure that farmers are able to stay connected to their consumers. It's going to have a chat box, so farmers can always reach out to customers that have not reached out or has not ordered from them to know why. Keeping that, the aim is what? To connect farmers and the consumers together. We have the analytics. You'll be able to know how many sales you've made within a month, the products, the customers, and according to seasons. We have the payment page. The payment page has not been done, and we're using escrow. We're going to be using escrow. This is the setting page. This is the profile update. The profile page has not been completed. Our farmers profile page on our Figma page is here already. It has been done by our developers and by our designers. So that's the farm details, notifications, where you can get notification for any new order, inventory, payments, and billing. So our farmers complete profile page is here already. To ensure that our farmers are being vetted and ensure that we're not bringing on board farmers that are going to sell wrong produce to our consumers, to our buyers. And these are the payment methods. So thank you. I'm very sorry for this.
Thank you so much, Anna. Thank you. Thank you for keeping up to time. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Peter. Please.
All right. Well done, everybody. Well done, Mary. Let me first say, I think this is. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. I think this is a very good job. I'm very, very, very elated at this. For me, I think this is a very real problem you are addressing, and more than it just being a project, I will advise, and I think it's something you should follow through and get into the market as much as you can hear.
That's why we're asking for a fund for anybody that wants to invest.
That's a very good one. But my takes, the first thing that flagged me off, some of your pages are in dollars, some are in naira. You need to work on that.
Yes, sir.
Then two, run me to your process quickly. Investor, farmer, consumer. How does it work? Just give me a visual mind map.
Okay, so this is how it is. When we're doing a survey, we got response from farmers, consumers. And one of the most common things for every farmer was that they had pest control issue. They did not know how to maintain or how to control pests in their plants, and it will not damage the fruits. That will not damage their food. At the same time, the major complaint about every one of them is that they are being cheated by middlemen. So when the products get to the market, they are not able to even know who their customers are. They are unable to regulate the price of their goods. So these are the things we took into account, and that's what BootCamp is going to be focusing on. We did a competitive analysis with other products, and we noticed that majority of them do not have these farmers to buyers aspects. So the aim right now is farmers will be linked directly to buyers. But the aim is for buyers, you cannot buy. For instance, you want to buy pepper, you cannot buy pepper of 2,000 naira, 3,000. You'll be buying in bulk. For the consumers that we are after, the buyers that we are after are buyers that you are urbanized to ensure that you want to order in bulk, but at the same time, not too much for you and your family to be able to use for a short period of time. For instance, you want to order pepper, you can only order like 5,000 naira pepper. That is bulk enough, but not too bulky for you to say you want to start a whole pepper business. So our farmers and consumers, that's how it's going to be working. Another thing that farmers complained about was investment. And also consumers also said they were interested in investing in agriculture. But the problem they are also having is they cannot trust most agri platforms. They cannot trust that they will get their money back, or the farmers will run away with their money. So while we're doing all this, it was one of the things that we ensured, that we are going to make a way to ensure that farmers are being vetted, buyers are being vetted, and the same way we are going to ensure that investors too are being vetted. We also came up with a way to get farmers on board, because while we were going through it, we also noticed that farmers are going to be reaching out to farmers that are illiterate. Then we now found out that all farmers have a board, not just a board, like they have cooperatives, they have teams, most of them are in groups. Lagos State has a cooperative for farmers, Ogun State has one. The idea is, let's reach out to these cooperatives. They'll bring their farmers on board. For them bringing their farmers on board, they will get at a discounted price. When their farmers are on board, we train them. This is also where funding is going to be coming in, training these farmers on how to use our platform, the advantages of our platform. And as for the buyers, while our logistics team is going to be taking the boat, no money will be given to the farmer. When a buyer orders a goods and he has paid, the money will not go straight to the farmer. It will be staying in our account until the buyer vets the product, that, okay, oh yes, this product is good, I like it and it's perfect. We vet it on our platform. Then immediately their money will be sent to the farmer. There is no 2 days. The moment it's delivered, the money is being confirmed. There's nothing like a return after that. So for our investment is going to be more of analytics to ensure that our farmers are not going to steal money. So for anything they want to invest in, you can invest in tools, you can invest in farm in general, you can invest in a farmer in general. So if you're investing in a tool, for the farmer to tell us, okay, this is what you want to invest in, the main goal is, when they want to buy these products, we are not going to give them the money. No, the money is going to be given to them in half. The first pay is after they give us proof from the company that they are buying these tools from. We are the one that will do direct payments to the company. And when it is being done, it is also going to be flagged as, okay, oh, these people are on credit. It's going to be on the farmer's page. Within a specific period of time, if you do not refund the money when you are supposed to, and the consumers, after you using this tool for this period of time and you have sold your goods, the return that you are getting, you are supposed to pay back the investors. So if the investors have not been paid within a specific period of time, your account will be flagged immediately on our platform. And we'll also be we're also going to be checking out other credit loan platforms. The aim is we're going to be going in depth into that to ensure that we know how to monitor every amount of money that is being gone, and how this credit loan platform. One of the things we noticed that credit loan platform used to check out if their produce is being sold, or if their money is being returned at the time they're supposed to return it. Is one of the things that Credit Play mentioned during his presentation. So it's one of the things we're going to be putting in our investors page too, so that you cannot be able to borrow money from any other platform, microfinance, and also the cooperative that brings you in will be held responsible. Now, for a single farmer that is not coming to a cooperative, the aim is, okay, you are coming in on your own. That's the thing. But we will also put you to the same rules. You cannot borrow loan from any other platform until our ours is. So ours is going to be a combination of the payments, the fees, and the logistics is also going to be done by Grow Mutual itself. We're going to have our own Grow Mutual logistics company. That's the goal.
So that's all right. Thank you, Mary. Very, I like your passion. It's very deep. It shows that you did very thorough research on your product. All right.
Thank you, sir.
So, from my understanding is this: your investors are in business with you, not with the farmer.
Yes.
Good. So on the other end, on the last mile of that production, of the last mile of that value chain, your products, which is the end product, which is the result, the benefit of that value chain, should also be with you, not with the farmers. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So you shouldn't leave that last for the farmers to sell.
Okay.
Your value chain should be more of something like investors come to you, want to invest in farm, you point them where they invest. After the whole farming process has been done, the products come back to you to either package, sell. You're handling logistics also. So it goes there from you to buyers. So buyers are also buying on your platform from you. Based on what was supplied from the farm, and what was bad, you already have an agreement with the farmer that whatever you did, this is your own cost. He knows what is coming in based on what he has brought or what he has harvested and brought into your farm, into your office. At the same time, as you are selling, you know the percentage that's going to your investor, you know the percentage that's going back to the farmer. It's a very straight line. But what I'm saying is have control over your value chain. Don't leave that value chain process to another person. Same way your investor trusted you with their money for you to help them invest with a farmer. It's the same way they're expecting that you help them collect it back. So you cannot tell your investor that go and meet this farmer, you invested with him, or we've not heard back from the farmer. The investor will drag you. They don't have a business with the farmer directly, they have a business with you. So I think you also just need to, tidy up that your value chain process end to end. Block all leakages. I think this is a very laudable project. It is good, it is solid. I think you have a real problem statement. You are tackling food insecurity. Price of food is crazy, it's exorbitant, and you have a real problem with that. Also, I need you to look at other people that have tried this model. From the top of my head, I know two, even though they were a long time ago. I even had friends that were some of their managers, some of their farmers, but I can't, for the life of me, I can't pick their names right now, and they were doing very well then. I don't know why they just shut down all of a sudden. So you need to look at that. Also, your financing. Agric is not just that direct, you have to look at a lot of things also. You have to factor in a lot of other factors of production in agriculture, Also, what model are you going to look at if a farmer says he wants to buy a tractor, and you buy a tractor for a farmer, and he might not be able to complete the money of that tractor until maybe 10 farming cycles. If after 2 farming cycles, what happens? You understand? So you need to tidy up that thing. So maybe it's that you're buying the tractor in your name and it's on loan to the farmer, and he has to, use and pay back out of what he's producing. So I think you just need to find a very relatable operational model, vis-a-vis a very solid financial model for you. So those are just, as regards your problem statements, your product outline and everything, I think is very solid. For me, it's just your operation value chain you need to really tidy out. That's just my feedback. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. So, well done, Team Lagos. Wow. So everything is solid. Everything is tight. Wow. Mr. Palumi, to you guys. I think us. Okay, please. I'm sorry for the book in transmission. Sorry. So moving forward now. Team Port Lewis, please. Are you ready? Team Port Lewis, are you ready? Please, can you hear me? Please confirm you can hear me. Team Port Lewis. Okay, I think they are not ready then. Bye to you guys. So, Team Durban.
Hi, good evening. We are available.
Okay, so you can move on. You have the floor.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. My name is Chineye Chukwu, and I'm representing Team Durban. Please confirm if you can see my screen. Okay. As I said earlier, I'm representing Team Durban, and I'm here to share with us an innovative citizen-powered safety solution. At the beginning of this bootcamp, Team Durban was tasked with the responsibility to come up with a solution within the sector, government, and civic engagement. So please join me as I walk you through this journey. From the moment we are born as citizens, safety becomes a critical matter for survival. Yet, across Nigeria and many parts of Africa, millions of people live with rising levels of insecurity, armed robbery, kidnapping, and so many other forms of harassment. According to the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, over 50% of Nigerians have experienced some form of violence or insecurity in their lifetime. Like I'm sure every one of us listening to me can relate. 68% do not even know how to reach emergency services in insecure situations. There is no reliable system for real-time alerts, local emergency coordination, or personal safety tracking, especially in underserved communities where this need is greatest. This is further confirmed and validated by our survey carried out by the Team Durban team and analyzed by the data analytics track showing on your screen right now with the responses of Nigerians and what they desire to see, followed by recommendations from the responses that guided our decision on apps and features for our digital solution. So, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you our solution, BeepSafe. BeepSafe is a community-powered safety and emergency alert platform featuring real-time safety alerts to your trusted contacts with your live location, and AI-powered chatbot safety assistance, live incident reports, community forums, safety zones, analytics dashboard for stakeholders, NGOs, and government security agencies. And more importantly, it is in alignment with the SDG Goal 16, Peace, Justice, and Strong Institutions, and SDG Goal 11, Sustainable Cities and Community. Our vision and mission is clear: to create a smarter, safer, and more connected society, equipping citizens with smart, accessible tools that can improve emergency response. Our target audience includes citizens, including urban, semi-urban, rural, students, commuters, workers, women and girls, local vigilante and community watch groups, government security agencies, civic-minded individuals and safety organizations, NGOs, civil society groups, and basically tech-savvy users and everyone who wants to participate in improving their community's well-being. Our user personas, you can see here, features Nigerians who desire to have a better environment, protect themselves, their family, their friends, have real-time verified safety alerts, security information, not just from hearsay, but from verified sources as well. The market opportunity for BeepSafe is just right. There is a total addressable market of 4.5 billion in the safety and security industry, a serviceable addressable market of 267.53 million, and a serviceable obtainable market of $5 to $10 million, with a CAGR of 10 to 2%, projected to even double in 2031. Globally, people are more conscious of safety, civic engagement, and there is an increasing demand for digital safety solutions. So BeepSafe is well positioned to tap into this industry. Our competitive analysis show how we do against other digital solutions that provide similar services with the features that we provide, like I have mentioned previously. Our value proposition is clear to different audience that we are targeting. We are ensuring that we meet these challenges by giving access to anonymized reports. We want people to be safe without compromising their location, access to safe zone maps where they can see areas that are in more danger than the other. Moving on, we also have our marketing strategy. One would be targeted launch and demand generation in pilot cities before national scale-up, partnership and collaborations with society groups, local government, safety ambassador, grassroots mobilization as well, and then media and influencer engagement, interviews on targeted TV, radio shows, social media content creators and influencers for relatable content as well. The use of peer-led safety campaigns, even in campus environments, and key partnership with safety organizations and security companies, offline campaign, market awareness, community engagement, even in-person demos showcasing these features, as well as digital channel distribution, education and content marketing using skits, animations, and relevant social media content to really drive home this product. Our revenue model also includes both freemium access to the basic features for everyday citizens, and then premium features as well, monetization of by social media ads, in-app ads and sponsored campaign, partnership with security companies, affiliate sales, security tie-ins and API integrations into other businesses, and even partnership company with safety organizations to give programs as well. Our goals and success criteria that would show how well BeepSafe has achieved its core mission as displayed right now. The roadmap is clear. Over the past 4 to 5 weeks, we have been working on this, and now I would take us to the platform where we have moved from prototype to the actual website itself. Right now, what you can see on your screen is the BeepSafe landing page where users would interact with our platform. It is simple, it is intuitive and easy to access. Right here, you can see our chatbot, which we will explore in just a couple of minutes, and thoughts from BeepSafe users as well as other pages that we have here. I have opened them all just to save our time. Moving on is our about page, which is not too far from what we have already heard, our mission, our vision, and all we have to offer. We also have where users can contact us and reach out to us as well. We have our frequently asked questions page that caters to relevant information that people would want to know and the different segments where they occur, as well as our privacy policy, especially because it is a safety platform as well. We also have the community guidelines page. We have terms and conditions that guide the use of this platform. Now, how do people sign up? You can create an account just by entering your name as well as your email address. You create a password. We have also encrypted it with the ability to even tell you if you're making mistakes, like I am intentionally doing. It would prompt you that there's a password mismatch. Also as well, tell you to enter 8 characters with a capital letter and alphanumeric features, basically. Now, to speed this up, I'll be signing up with my Google account just to show you that the Google login works to ensure that people can easily get access to this safety platform as soon as possible as they want to. Now, this takes you to the dashboard, and you can see all the features listed here, the features that BeepSafe offers, which I would begin to explore as we move forward. Okay, you've seen the dashboard. This is our emergency alert where people can click on after adding their trusted circle. It prompts them if they want to enter emergency alert, and this emergency alert is sent to their trusted circle as well. This is the report incident page where they can report incidents, submit this report, and then this is this is the safe zone page and their location. Like you can see right now, it would ask you if you want to BeepSafe to know your location. All of these features are live already, and when I click allow this time, it would show my current location, and you get to see all of the things that you have on your page as well. Moving on is our location and nearby users page, where you can decide whether to share your location with nearby users. You can also see people who are near you as well. This is the live incident page where you get to see all the incidents that have been reported, and this is live as well. Looking at it, you can see this is today's date. This is the time right now as well. This is our security agencies that contains all the security agencies of all the states in Nigeria. Let me just say I click on Anambra, and you can see the location, the details and everything written here. This is our community page platform where users can see, get to connect with other team members, other people, and also invite their friends. They can generate a BeepSafe link that prompts them to share the link with their friends and invite them to the platform. Now, this is the team's page. Basically, these people you see on the screen right now worked tirelessly on this project, spanning across product management, product design, data analysis, front end and back end developers. They put in their best to bring to life what you can see right now. Now, let's just briefly look at our chatbot that is live as well. Our chatbot is smart enough to detect that this is not my first time here. What would you like to do? Let me start again so that every one of us can see what we have right here. You can decide to access the FAQ section from here, and all of these are embedded into this platform. You can decide to explore more FAQ or go back to the main menu, which I will do. You can report an incident directly here, and it will take you to the incident form. You can click on it and report. I've showed us that already. You can also access security agencies directory. They are all written here. All of the, I can just click on any one, and it will give you the phone numbers of this as directory. You can also access the full security directory as well. Beyond that, you can also access safety tips, different kind of safety tips on this platform. They are all arranged in different categories: personal safety, home safety, so many other categories. If I click on anyone, let's say, what do you do when you're in danger? It responds to you, tells you what to do, how you can report to this, and all of that. And if you decide to end the conversation, BeepSafe tells you that it is always here for you to catch you whenever you need it as well. Beyond all of this, there are so many other things that we have put in place for BeepSafe as well. So we have just witnessed the platform that is BeepSafe, and you have met the team that works tirelessly for this. This is also the page detailing what we are asking for, the seed capital ask, and all the category and every amount allocated to each of these category, as well as the financial projection within the first year of launching BeepSafe. At this point in time, I would say BeepSafe is more than just a website. We are looking to transform safety by empowering citizens, connecting them with relevant government agency to create a safer nation, one alert at a time. And we invite everyone to join us to scale this high impact solution in an industry that is rapidly emerging. Thank you very much.
Wow. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, Mrs. Chup. Thank you so much. I'm proud of this. Thank you to the entire BeepSafe team. Thank you, team. I think this is Team Portland, right? Thank you. No, Team Durban. Yeah. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, Mr. Peter. Yes, sir. You have the floor, sir.
All right, so well done, Team Doba. I think you've done a very good job. For some reason, I really don't have much to input on everything, but one thing I'll say is follow this through. Finish this and make sure it gets to the market. Well done.
Thank you so much, sir.
Wow, no feedback. Finish this and make sure it gets to the market because we are solving a real problem. Wow. Thank you. It shows you guys put in a lot of work, you put in the work and we did a lot. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ms. Gina. Thank you to the entire team. Thank you so much. I can't thank you enough. Thank you. I can see your support. I can see them. Wow. So moving forward, I think we have team Accra, if I'm not mistaken. So let's have you, Team Accra. Let's have you guys. Are you ready? Team Accra. Oh, I'm not sure these guys are with me. Team Accra. Okay. Team Dhaka, please. Are you ready? Team
Yes,
Daka,
sir, we
you
are ready,
ready?
sir.
Daka, are you ready?
Yes, sir, we are ready.
Okay, please
Okay, please
go on.
Okay,
go
sir.
on.
I'll present now. Please, can you see my screen? Hello, can you see my
We
screen?
can see your screen.
We
Okay.
can see your screen.
We can
Okay.
see your
We
screen.
can see your screen.
This is Team Daka. We are saddled with the responsibility of building, working on a product for education and upskilling in Africa. So we came up with a product for Dive Africa, which is an LMS product.
Oh,
It's an LMS
please,
platform.
Please
I don't know.
I don't know
I don't know if it's from
I
my
don't know
end.
if it's from
Please,
my end.
enter
Please
full screen
enter
mode.
full
Please,
screen
I
mode.
can't see you.
Please
I
I
can
can't
just
see you. I
see
can just
this.
see this.
Okay, I'm coming.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, can you see it now? Hello.
Still the same.
So,
Still the same. I
Still
don't
the
know
same.
if
I don't know if
others can see.
others can see.
uh, I can see it from here. Don't know what. Can anybody
Yes,
see?
Yes,
yes, yes.
yes.
You can see
Okay,
it,
You
right?
okay.
can see it, right?
Okay. I think.
Okay.
I
I
think. Let
think.
me
Okay.
look.
Okay.
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 So Dive Africa is an LMS platform ready to empower future innovators in Africa and beyond Africa. So what is all about Dive Africa actually? Dive Africa is an LMS on a mission to drive education tech platform by democratizing tech education across Africa. So our plan is to offer free industry aligned courses in AI, product design, and a lot of courses. But we have a two model version, which is a self-paced learning and bootcamp, and I will explain further during our how we came about our problem statements. During our research, we find out that 80% of African learners cannot afford paid tech courses, especially people who try to learn through Udemy, Coursera, and a lot of platform along the way. And then poor accessibility of network within Africa. We all know how network is in Africa. Then again, there is always also a skill gap within Africa community. About 230 million jobs in Africa will require digital skills by 2030. That's according to our research. Then by the time we roll out our survey, we're able to dictate that during our survey, we're able to dictate that tech education in Africa face in numbers of significant barriers, including some of those ones I already mentioned: the high cost of internet, limited access to quality resources. In terms of, there is a lot of jam-packed courses on those other platforms, poor internet connections, and many other things. So that's one of the reasons why we came up with this solution of our own platform, which is Dive Africa LMS. And then what are we offering to the markets? What are we offering to Africa generally and beyond Africa? We are offering a free access to industry aligned courses and then high demand skills. It is not only going to be about you just coming for a course, but we are looking at what is actually in trend presently. What do they need in the industry right now? What do they really need in the skill market right now? Then we also have a solution whereby you can come in on your own to learn, or you come in through, if you don't like learning with people. That is part of the research we carried out. I will show us our user persona. um we recognize that some people like to learn with group of people, just to always ask questions or even be able to relate some of those things they learn all together.
Then we have a low bandwidth optimization platform for anybody with bad network or low connectivity to be able to connect to the platform. So this is one of our user persona. Gift is a computer science student who thrives in interactive learning environments. She has used several LMS platforms, but often feel the feedback loop is lacking. So an ID platform support deep engagement and clear mentorship, and a lot of things like that. Okay, some of our challenges is poor instructor feedback, wants more live interaction, and the rest like that. So who are our competitors in the market? We recognize that the solution we are trying to bring out, it is not new in the market, but what is unique to us, what are we going to do better than others in the market? Some of our competitors were able to highlight our Khan Academy and W3 schools, and I will explain why they are our competitors. So our own unique selling point is the fact that we are bringing in a free and flexible learning platform to the market with a structured career acceleration. So we have by our platform, we are hoping to bring in a lot of lecturers, a lot of instructors to give out courses that align with the industry standard, a rich course library, and then they be able to have their own personalized dashboard for them to track what they are doing currently and how they are working on. Like gifts that were mentioned in our persona, she was talking about she wants live interaction the more. So we are also hoping to include a community support, accountability tools, and then mobile optimized platform also. So we also have for our instructors a way to always manage their courses, and then analytics, and then a centralized control for our admin, all the rest. So this is our these are competitive analysis, but I don't want to bore us with it. So what are we doing? So how do we generate income? I will just rush us through before I show us what our platform looks like. So these are revenue streams. Like I said Dive Africa is a free for all platform for anybody who wants to upskill or learn generally. So we hope to get sponsorship from tech companies or NGOs and a lot like that. And then we also looking at getting access to employers who need credible talents within the ecosystem. What I mean by that is when you reach out to us that you want somebody who is well trained, like an intern who wants to work for you, we can recommend some of our best students in our platform to work with you. Then we also look forward to strategic partnership, just like the one of Kent Link with Dive Africa presently. So that's part of what we plan to do. So let me not bore us too much. I'll try to show us the prototype of our products. I'll drop the link for the link to our platform on the Dropbox now. Sorry, I'm coming. I want to share our prototype page. Okay, so can you see my screen now? I don't know if you can see my screen. This is our prototype for our landing page for Dive Africa, where learners can come in to sign up for our platform, and then they move on to any other thing they want to move on to. So they can try to choose, log in, and do a lot of things within the platform. So you can try to sign up if you want to sign up. Sorry. So we have dashboard for both our students and instructors, because we are planning to work in collaboration with as many instructors as possible. But working with as many instructors as possible, we also have a centralized platform where we can filter out what is not needed in the industry presently when instructors come in with their own courses and the rest like that. So we have a way to structure that. So we have students can sign up, instructors can sign up on our platform, then they have their own login page. So welcome to Dive Africa. After you finish logging in, you verify your code, you move on. Sorry. So this is our student dashboard. They have the dashboard for them to track their progress, and then that's part of one of the research we make, that students just want to know how they are doing with their courses. We have the a community for them also to also ask questions. This is our community platform for students, for them to view their courses in progress, completed, the assignments page, if they have any assignments along the line. And then this live section, like I said we are having two kind of students: a self-paced learner student and then the cohort learning students. So the cohort learning students, they are the only one that have access to a live section for now. So the live section they have access to, so we can always have students who opt in for a self-paced learning and also for a the cohort learning program. So that's that for now. But okay, I said I want to drop, let me drop the link. I want to drop the link so that we can, sorry, okay. I don't know. Nofisat, can you help me drop the link on the group? Okay, sorry, I'll show you our platform now. So sorry for that. Okay, this is our live platform for now, but as at this evening we had a server issue. Okay, so sorry. Okay, these are live website. This is the landing page for you to go through everything we have for now, and then this is our login page if you need to sign up with us presently. But we can't go beyond this because we detect an issue not quite long during the presentation. Let me just type something. So you can choose if you are a student or an instructor. Then you have to request an OTP for you to go on to finish up your KYC. So we're actually sorry, we've done about 85% of our MVP to actually go with, but we detect an error. This actually the error is we could not get response from our backend for the OTP. We are sorry for that, but that's all for now. Thank you.
Team Doban, thank you so much. Sorry, Team Dakar, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much. Mr. Peter, please, I think this is the last thing.
Sorry,
Mr.
Team
Peter,
Macra is still here. I'm sorry, I had to step out.
Team, yeah, I'm not sure you are here. Mr. Peter.
Okay, I'm here, please.
Hello.
So we can hear you, sir.
All right. Okay. Well done, Samson. How is this different from Udemy?
Okay, one of the things is different from Udemy is that this is we are having a self-paced learning for students, and we also have a cohort learning for students. So one of the things we are bringing to the platform is for the fact that students can have interaction with their instructors live during the programs, and then when assignment is given, you can always ask for feedback, which Udemy does not have that, and then some other platform they don't have that as well.
Are you sure Udemy doesn't have?
they don't respond when you send that. They don't respond. You know, they have a lot of
Yeah, it's
into
not
the
real time.
platform.
Yeah, it's not real time.
Yes, it's not real time.
Yes, it's not real time.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So because I'm looking at,
Because
there's
I'm
a
looking at,
multitude of LMS platforms. There's a multitude of learning systems and learning management solutions and things like that. You need to bring out something very distinct, that would catch people. So one of the major issues of LMS nowadays is that, a lot of people's stats are not complete. So I'm looking at be able to deploy features that are AI designed.
Okay, yes.
Either as
We have
support
that in place.
either as support or as learning assistance. Also is look at systems that make sure that when people start learning, they complete it or guide them to complete it. You get. So if you focus on those two, I think it will be a key feature set.
Okay, we have that in place actually, but for the main MVP, we didn't plan to unroll that for now. One of the
So
things we
again,
plan to do
the
is
MVP has to capture what is key about it, what is unique about it. In fact, if that's the only feature they release, is worth it because it stands out from every of that competition. There's no point building an MVP that is similar to something that's already in the market, that is similar to something that has the competition with Udemy is not small. They have the numbers, they have the data, they have the money, they have everything. So why are you releasing the same thing they have? So if your MVP is just alone, that feature set as an MVP, it will be a big leap for you. So again, like I told everybody, let your MVP be distinct. It doesn't have to be perfect. Don't get me wrong. It doesn't have to be 100%, but let it show exactly that this is the main feature we are pulling up with. You can have a lot of features, in selling and everything, in marketing and everything, but key in to what distincts you from every other person, and let that be what you push to the market and what you say. When they get there, they can enjoy every other thing. But what will bring them is what distincts you from others. So that's just my feedback.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. So,
thank you, sir.
Please, you can go now. So please, Timakra, you have 5 minutes, please. 5 minutes. 5 minutes to do your presentation. You have the floor now. Your time start now.
Okay, thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. My name is Christiana, and I'm representing Timakra. Please, I hope I'm audible because I'm still in the office. I can't really shout too much. Am I audible, please?
You're audible, yeah. Yeah, you're audible enough.
I'm coming. Okay, so our product is a telehealth platform named Medic Bridge. So what brought about this product? So I'm going to give 2 scenarios very shortly to explain what inspired this product to come to today. So first scenario is growing up, we had like a family doctor, but there are certain times when my parents knew that okay, we don't have to go there. That the general hospital is a better hospital according to whatever symptoms I have. And to get to the hospital, I have to wake up very early. The hospital is like 15-20 minutes walk from my house, but I have to wake up as early as 5. to get to the hospital. Why? Queue. The queues are very high, they're a monstrosity. So as a result, we end up spending the whole day at the hospital. And then very recently, last month, I was at the hospital as well. I got to the hospital. It's a private hospital. I was practically the only person there. The second patient was just there for follow-up and I think medication. But I spent close to 4 hours in the hospital. So it means that even the private hospitals that are seen to like eliminate the issues of queues and bring some form of comfort with care, it's no longer doing it. So it's part of what inspired this product. Problem statement. Sorry, I'm rushing. So our product statement. So what is MedicBridge exactly? It's a user-centric telemedicine platform that bridges the gap between patients and doctors for non-critical ailments. So the ailments are not critical, they are not life-threatening, but you are certified to get good health care from wherever you are. So problem statement is that many regions people face barriers such as long waits, which I mentioned earlier, the queues, the wait times, have geographical constraints for some people. So the nearest health care to them is over an hour away. That alone is very, very debilitating on an ill person. And also we need access to quality health care. So what's the mission of this of MedicBridge? So what MedicBridge wants to do is to improve people's accessibility to good health care at a timely and convenient manner. We want to also empower doctors to be able to earn on the go as well, because they will earn from the platform. And then we also want to enhance patients' user experience through our platform. So our vision is to become a leading virtual care platform for non-critical ailments. And how do we plan to do this? We plan to use our platform as a means. We want to provide virtual consultation to our platform. You also have it also stores your health record. You can upload your health record, you can retrieve it, and as you use the platform continuously, your records are also uploaded. And then another unique thing with this product is follow-up and monitoring. So one of the things that is very crucial in healthcare is follow-up, and a lot of times this is not done in, not that it's not done, it's not how do I put it now? It is not done properly in the normal settings. How do I put this now? You have a follow-up. You have a follow-up with the doctor, and then you do not have access to, you might not have access to that particular doctor again. You see someone else, which is not actually a problem because they have your records, but then you don't have reminders, you don't have adequate facility for follow-up. It's not in all cases. There are cases where the follow-up is good, but it's severely lacking in this part of Africa. So our core features are the product itself. We give you virtual consultations with doctor, like I mentioned earlier, the access your records, appointment scheduling. We have calendar integration with notifications and reminders. Then we also have our e-prescription module. It's it's a feature that allows the doctor to prescribe whatever he needs to according to whatever symptoms you complain about. So we have our user persona. This is a sample of our user persona. which is Fatima. She is a lawyer. She's obviously very busy, and sometimes she will need health care, and she knows she can't get to the hospital on time to get it. So that's where our product comes into play. So we have a roadmap to improve the patient, the provider. The provider here is the doctors, and we have also kind of a business goal, what we want the platform to achieve, which are all here, and they're also in the other documents. So we have direct and indirect competitors. We have direct competitors that are offering, they have telemedicine platform, or they have diagnostic platform, or like health research platforms. All of these are either direct and indirect competitors, and they are not. One of the good thing about our product is that it's specialized in non-critical ailments. So we're not promising you what we cannot deliver. So our unique value proposition is that you have quality healthcare at your fingertips, because these providers, as the doctors, are going to be verified before they can get onto the platform. Our USP is you get access immediately to healthcare. You are free to do it from anywhere, your house, if you're traveling, as far as you have a stable internet connection and a device to do that, you are free to do that. It saves you costs. You don't have to travel far to get good quality healthcare. And the other features have been mentioned earlier. So these are SWOT analysis for the product, and how the strengths, the weaknesses, we have the opportunities and the threats. So one of the threats are the regulatory changes, because we've noticed that across Africa, licensing is not uniform. That's one. Two, it's not well developed, because the telemedicine, the telehealth or telemedicine market in Africa is still growing. It's at its baby stage. We have, for instance, let me use this target the target audience to buttress what I mean by it's still growing. So we have targeting individuals between the age of at least 18 to 60. Why we're not saying 70 or 80, it's not because of not because they can't access it, but just that after this age of 60, a lot of people, the elderly, might need someone's help to use the platform. So like now, the total available market worldwide for the telemedicine industry was capped at 116 million as at 2024. But the data for users of telemedicine app for in Africa as a whole is very scanty. We just have a potential market of roughly to 80 million people who have access to the internet. And so from this, we believe that we might be able to realistically serve at least 1.4 million people within a year. Sorry, in the first 1 year, not within, because like I said, the market is growing. It's in its growing phase. So we have our growth plan. As you can see here, we have the foundation, which is the product development and acquiring our users, and product launch and marketing. From there, we decide want to optimize and expand on the features from phase 1, and even by phase 3, we are planning that we would have grown to the extent that we need to increase in our revenue and also innovate the product, like give it new features that would enhance the product and make people continually come back to use it. We also have our success metrics here for each department. We have for the users, we have for the services that are received on the platform, we have for the finances, we have for the technical part as well, how free our web app is going to be from bugs and the likes. Also the quality of our calls, because one of the things we're selling is the fact that you have a video consultation with a doctor, and if the network is not stable enough, you can switch to the audio, but you are going to see a doctor. We are promising that these doctors would be available. And so I would love to show like a demo of the product. It's still in development, but yes. So this is a prototype of what the product is supposed to look like. We have this is the sign up page. Okay, so this is the sign up flow. This is the patient flow, and I think this is doctor's flow. So here you sign in, you put in your details, you put in your basic information. So this is a patient sign in where they put in their basic information. Like we said, we're going to be collecting data from the people who come onto the platform. You're going to need their details and their health records. So that is actually us collecting simple information from them. So this is the patient's dashboard. They get to see their upcoming appointments. They get to see if the doctors are available. They get to schedule. This is the appointment tab. They get to schedule their appointment. They get to see the past appointment. They get to see the cancelled appointments. Get to see if the doctors they've seen before. Doctors, they need to see according to what they've filtered. And they also have, this is their profile. Their profile would also contain their health record and their personal information. So I think that's for the patient flow. This is where they get to now meet. This is the messaging tab, which they can also go on to proceed with the call with the doctor. So this, I think, is the doctor's flow. So putting their details as well, and the signing. So we, like I said, yes, can you hear me?
I think your time is up. I gave you 5 minutes, and this is over 15 minutes already.
Oh,
wow. I was even on the call, and so I couldn't track what like your. But you can go on. Like we have 2 more minutes, so not to cut it short.
Okay, so like I said, the doctors will be verified. They have to put in their details and a brief bio about the same that will show on their profile, and the patients can also see. So this is their flow as well. This is their dashboard. They get to check their appointments they have that have been scheduled. This is also where they can interact with the patients and hold their calls and This is doctor's profile, which also contains this information, and I think that's what we have for the prototype. So
Thank you, man. Thank you. I do you have another thing to like? So, the first thing, so the person that's going to give feedback will know. I think we had a problem with your group, like with your team. Your designer, they went MIA,
yes,
and I think your developers too, they were nowhere to be found. So I
yes.
think that's you had you have a very good product like I think Medicare and so Mr. Mordecai, please the feedback for like 2 minutes so we can move on to Team Doban.
Okay, good
Mr.
evening,
Mordecai, sir.
everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening. Can you hear me? Okay. All right. Yeah, good product. Um, it's a really great concept. I personally like it. Uh, well, I really don't have much comment right now, but if this is something that will fly, there's just something I want to comment about that you should note or you should keep in view. For doctors or medical practitioners, you might want to introduce a little bit more stricter onboarding process to verify that they're actual doctors. So you don't have your system compromised with people impersonating each other.
Yes, so MDCN has like a platform where you can verify the doctors. So that's where we plan to do the verification. So they just need to upload their credentials on the platform.
Oh, cool. That's great. Yeah, cool. Like I said, it's a good product and it's worth pursuing. Well done.
Thank you.
So thank you so much, sir, Mr. Mordecai. Thank you, Team Accra. Yeah. I'm so sorry for what like your team like they went MIA and all that. So I think those like I said, send the list of the active folks to my DM on Slack. So those are the people that we should advocate to because the boot camp is part and parcel of the training, and so if you are not part of the boot camp, then I don't see the need of issuing a certificate since you are not part of the cross-functional team. So please, if you are able to send the list of the active folks to my DM on Slack, please do that now, today. Please, 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 and please. So Team Durban, please you have the floor now for 5 minutes. Take Team Port, please. I'm not sure Team Durban, please.
Team Doberman
I
has
don't understand.
presented already. I think it's both
Okay,
Louis.
Team Port, please. Okay, sorry. Team Port, please.
Good evening, everyone. Please, sir, can you
Good
hear me?
evening, sir. Good evening, ma'am.
All right, so I'll share my screen now. Please, can you see my screen?
Yes, we can. I can see your screen. I can.
Okay. Good evening once again. I'm representing Team Port Louis, and we're building a product, Move Express. That's the name of our product, and it's under the transportation and logistics sector. Transportation and logistics sector in Nigeria has faced a lot of inefficiency, such as poor road infrastructure, congestion, high delivery costs, unreliable public transportation, and security risks. Now, this challenge has resulted in delays, increased operational costs, and limited accessibility to for commuters, logistic providers, and businesses. Now, sorry. The problem we are trying to solve is the high costs, traffic congestion, and security concerns. And our main target audience are commuters, logistic providers, small business owners, and delivery drivers. Now let's look at a real-world example where business owners struggle with delayed delivery and where commuters face unreliable transport public. Our solution is to provide an AI route optimization and also on-demand delivery matching, real-time tracking, and security alerts. Those are our solution for the problem. Now, the benefit of this solution is for faster deliveries, cost-effective, and improved safety. Right, just shortly, I'm going to run through the prototype for our product because our product is more of a mobile app and not really a web app. So shortly, I'm going to run through the prototype for our product. Please let me just share the screen. Sorry, please, my colleague, we have to share the screen for the prototype.
Okay, so this is the home page. We have the landing page and we also have the mobile app for our app, which is Mobile Express. So this is the home page, and this is an urban one, it's even in one app, which featured both the logistics owners, the driver, and also the merchant. So taking you through a view of what our apps look like. So this is the onboarding area. So we have onboarding area. So from the onboarding area, you can go ahead and I'll go ahead and skip. So we have the real-time tracking whereby you're able to access the location of your, or we're able to access the location of where you are using the app. So once you are able to do that, you also be taken into this user mode where you're able to pick which type of user you are. If you are the commuter, the logistic business owner, or the driver. So once that is one of the most distinct things that we actually integrated in our app so that we're able to show these three people's in our pictures in our app all in one app. So we also have, let's take a look at the driver's view. So for the driver view, we have the onboarding area as well, whereby they'll be able to sign up. And once you are able to sign up, we added a picture whereby you can also go ahead and continue with the Google pictures. And if you want to log it directly, you can also take a look at that. So here is where you're able to access the code pictures and which is also integrated. So here you're able to add your details, and once you're able to add your details, so we also have the main feature for the driver section, which is you uploading the details so that we're able to identify the authenticity of the driver using our app to use it for a ride features or both or delivery features. So once you're able to upload your documents, we have to verify the documents before we allowing you into our using our app for your work, for your delivery or a rider section. So we also have the payment area. So the payment area will be able to add your payment feature. We integrated the payment feature whereby you'll be able to get it as driver from the money you are getting from the commuter end. So this is where we added the pictures so that we're able to review the application you are being sent in. So once that is done, you go into the home page where on the home page you're able to, this is driver home page. You see it's waited for a few minutes so that we're able to see different type of people that is coming into the app to show to book a ride section with you. So one of the distincts of this app that we integrated is the route optimization because we have so many mobility app like Uber, InDrive. So we decided to make it distinct by involving a route optimization in our app. So one of the route optimization I'll be showing you soon. So for the So one of the right of intention, we also had a picture whereby you'll be able to what to talk with the driver and negotiate the right fee for the right negotiation. So once you're able to talk with the driver here, you can also you can also negotiate for the for the fare and also have any details you want to talk with the driver. So here is the route optimization section part, which is the main features of our app. So here you if you have any other maybe there's a traffic congestion or whether there is a one issue or the other that is causing you to change your route. So we have the feature where you'll be able to take the nearest route to your particular location. So once you're able to change your route here, you can pick the shortest or the fastest route to your location. So once you're able to do that, it's going to process your route, and this is just the waiting features. So here on the waiting features, it's going to tell you whether you have arrived. When you go to your location, it's going to tell you whether you have arrived at your location. So this is the features, the main features for the driver section. So yeah, we also integrated some features, which is the feature. So you can log out and it will take you back to the to the user mode section. Which in one app you're able to access different categories based on the one that suits your preference. So we also have the commuters, we have the merchants. So because of my time, I will just take us through the commuters part only. So now this is the commuters part. So same onboarding area for we have same onboarding for the commuter, the merchant, and the driver. So this is the home page for the for the for the for the commuters as well. So we also integrated the route optimization with the commuter aspect as well, so that they're able to pick the nearest route that suits their purpose, because that is the distance pictures we are trying to integrate for our main app. So we also have different sections, different uh links that is attached to this account area. So here, this is one of our features. We have so many features that we have added in our app, but because of my time, I'm trying to show the important part of this app. So I will also be showing us the demo for the landing page, which our developer has also worked on. So this is the home page for for the landing page which they have worked on. So we also have this home page is just to share them about the information about what our app is. You can't take any full direction on, or maybe a book a ride or anything on this home page. But this landing page is just to tell you the full information about what our app entails. So you can go ahead and download the app from this landing page. So this is the home page. We integrated where you can sign up. We also integrated a feature where you can automatically download the mobile app from this landing page. And also, this is we also added a section for the commuters area. So this is it. We also, because this landing page is just as I said, it's just a full explanation about what the mobile app entails, so that it can show you, okay, this is what to expect when using our app. The main purpose of this app is all just for for the mobile app. So you can also sign up from this landing page, or you can also log in. But once you are logged in, you won't get full access of this app. You can only download the app to get the full access to this app. So this is the login features, and this is the sign up features as well. So we also have the about section, we have the service section, we have the blog, and we have the contact us. And also we also have some information about who has used our app, the efficiency, the performance. So you can have full education of what our app really talks about. So this is the features of our app. So you can also download, you can also scan a code. This is another feature we integrated. You can also scan a code on our landing page to take you directly to the Google Play or the download app store to download our mobile app, so you can use our mobility features. So this is all about the demo of our Move Express app. So I'll
That was
So
a
my
demo
colleague will
of our app. Now we are going to the market opportunity. Look, looking at the logistic market in Nigeria, we're looking at the total addressable market, which is about 1.3 billion, and we're looking at the serviceable available markets, which is about 500 million, focusing on the urban transportation and logistics segment where there's need for efficient delivery. And we're also looking at the serviceable obtainable market, which is about 100 million. Now we target initial cities like Lagos and Abuja, where transportation is very, very high. Our business model for this product is commission on base delivery. Here we charge 5 to 10% commission on each completed delivery, and also we have subscription for our premium features. Then we have transaction fees for in-app payments. Then we also have enterprise solution for large logistic companies. Our go-to-market strategy. Our marketing channels, we're looking at social media, SEO, and paid ads with partnership. Our sales strategy, we are looking at direct sales to business and user incentive. Our launch cities, we're looking at Lagos, Port Harcourt, and Abuja. Our competitive analysis, we look through GIG Logistic, Kobo, Mass.ng. Now, the core difference between us and these people in the market is the lack of AI optimization. Okay, and our traction and milestone, we're still under the MVP development. And our financials, our projects, our revenue projection, we are looking at onboarding at least 10,000 users in the first year to make up to 20 million naira. In the second year, we're looking at 60 million naira. In the third year, we're looking at 150 million. And the fundings required for the project, we're looking at 15 million. The product development, we're looking at 40% of that amount. Marketing, we're looking at 30% of that amount. The contingency, we're looking at 10%, and operation, we're looking at 20% of that amount. Thank you.
Thank you, Team Portuguese. Sorry, I wasn't following through like that, but thank you so much. I think we have come to the end of Mr. Mordecai. I think Portuguese is the last thing. So, Mr. Mordecai, please, any feedback, any comment from Mr. before we move on?
Yeah, great work. I really don't have specific comments, except that the work should continue.
Okay, so since there's no comments, let me call on Mr. Chris for his closing remarks. And I think if you have any other information to pass across, we'll do that on the Slack channel. So Mr. Chris will be giving us update on the certificates and those that will be getting the certificate, because of course we have over 250 people in the bootcamp, and less than 200 are active. So if you are not active and your team lead did not drop your name, I'm so sorry. There's nothing I can do for you. So except for data analysis, analysis that they had their own mini boot camps, and same applies to them too. If your team lead in the mini boot camp did not drop your name, I'm so sorry. You are going nowhere. There's no certificate for you. So Mr. Chris, please, you have the floor now, sir, for the closing remarks, and we call it a day.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Demi. It's been a long night.
We've spent about 3 hours, 30 minutes on this call. That's a long one. Thank you. Thank you for holding it up to this time. And thank you for all of the instructors and mentors that we have on the call. Really appreciate your time. I mean, if you had to drop off for some reasons, like Belumi had to drop off for a call, Mr. Oti, just a few of us, if you had to drop off for some call. Right, but again, thank you for joining. We thank you. I appreciate everyone that's here and those that have dropped off. Again, congratulations, guys. It's been a long one, 3 months plus now, of constant learning and a few other things. It's been a long one. I really congratulate you. 1 second, please.
Yeah.
All right. It's been a long one. Again, congratulations. So next step, like Mr. Demi had mentioned, so we are collecting the names from your team lead because, I mean, if you're on the call, you would also note that not everyone that was in your team that actually participated in developing what you guys just demoed today, right? Some went MIA, some were active, So we are only issuing certificate to people that are active because we are more or less putting our integrity on the line. We are saying that this person was trained and went onto the bootcamp, actually joined the team that built the solution, and we can attest that this person is good to handle such role at least for an initial period, right? So once you collect the name, you start getting your certificates. Hopefully from next week, it will be sent to each of us individually, and then I would give us an update by Monday. You get a notification by Monday on the deal on the side of the stuff that getting are doing for us, right? On the percentage of the review that would be say CV review for a number of us. I mean, not everybody might be particularly interested. Mr. Yakubu, good evening. I see you on the call. I believe you joined us a little bit. Good evening, sir. So a communication will be passed across to us hopefully by Monday on how to go about it, and then as well as qualifying for their talent pool, right? We'll get that information by Monday, and then going forward, a few things that we're trying to do. First of all, I want to mention is our newsletter. So you soon start getting our newsletters, just talking about a couple of things, and then having some job by the side also sent across, right? And then for the jobs, right, like what you had mentioned, except for GetLink, we're trying to partner with a few other organizations that can that taking interns, right? The idea is to build production level experience, right? So once you get there, the conversation you guys will continue. But what we'll just do is get this notification and then send it across, right? So if you have a full-time job, I mean, it's an internship placement. So if you think it's something you can run the both of them together, I mean, it's up to you. However I think you want to manage it, or you want to resign and then face it fully, however you want to manage it, it's up to you. But the idea is first of all to get you an internship placement where you can build an actual industry level experience, the production level experience, where you work with real life projects that, I mean, for a few of the teams here, you might want to see your project through, like Mr. Belumi had mentioned for a few teams, but for others, you might not want to see it through, right? However, whatever the case might be, when you join an internship, when you join a company for an internship placement, you'll be building real life projects that are used by real human beings. You see real impacts, right? So we already have a few companies on the line that would be posting, hopefully from maybe next week, would have that communicated, and then I mean, we had a few of them that have reached out that they need a few interns from the backend team, front end team, design team, PM, data and mobile, right? Would have that communicated during the week. I mean, it's already weekend, during the week, would see the post, right? So I also want to mention that. I would strongly recommend that you include your certificate as you're applying, right? It just gives you an edge
that you're not just one random guy that learns this thing. Like you have a certificate, it's a certificate to back up your knowledge, right? I would also recommend that. I mean, if you're coming from us, they already trust that you should know to a certain level, and then you'll be helped, and you'll be, I wouldn't say hand fed, but you'll be helped throughout the remaining path, right? So I was also going to mention that by the side. Yes. So once again, congratulations, and do have a blissful week, right? For some of us that couldn't, we had friends that were not able to join this cohort. I mean, you would agree with me that there have been a little bit of lapses in some places. I mean, it's a learning phase for us as well, just as you're learning as well, right? So hopefully for the next cohort, a couple of things will change. Right? Maybe we'll be stricter than we are now, because I think that part of the reason why a few people went MI was because we're a little loose, just to be able to see how far we could help people. Maybe we could be a little stricter. I don't know. Till the next cohort, right? The next cohort we would be announcing, and you can recommend for your people, right? So one last ask I would make is that as we're done, but even while we're still on the call, you can take screenshots, post on your socials, and then tag us. Tag us on LinkedIn, tag us on X, tag us on Instagram, tag us um, on tag us on what's it called now, on TikTok. Right? Tag us everywhere. Right? Would strongly appreciate if you could do a video like we had mentioned, do a video how you started and where you are now, how much you've learned, and then post. Would strongly appreciate it. We're not commanding. We are just pleading that you should, if you can, would strongly appreciate it, because it just helps to solidify what we are doing. It helps to solidify the idea that what we're trying to achieve, right? And then from time to time, we'll be posting content, particularly on YouTube. So if you're not following our YouTube page, this is the best time to do it. It's Dive Africa on YouTube, Dive Africa across all platforms, right? You could go follow our YouTube page, and shortly we'll be posting our content that will just help you build a career, right? We'll have seasoned professionals come to talk to us on certain things, and then as the time goes, we'll be unveiling a few things that just really to help most of you guys who might be particularly interested, like mentorship session and all of that. Yeah. So I've said so much. Again, congratulations, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now. Do have a lovely weekend.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Bye for now. Do have a lovely weekend. Congratulations to you all. You from now on, you keep getting emails from us, and thank you so much. Thank you for getting this far. Thank you so much. So see you next week. See you when your certificate is ready. See you soon.
Congratulations, everyone. Bye.